time. And although you don't necessarily have philanthropic, save the world kind of like intentions as you go. In fact, it's more for the money that you're going, but um, nevertheless, your deeds have been acknowledged because some of them have been um, saving. You've saved some certain people and you've gained some notoriety. So you have received a letter that I sent out to you. So this is just a little bit. This isn't exposition. This is just getting you set up. It says, Adventures, I have received word of your impending travels to Iberdo. As a thank you for your services to the realms, you are hereby invited to attend a masquerade ball at Castle de Machera during your stay in Iberdo. Partake in decadent food, wine, and entertainment. Please dress in your finest attire. Decorative masks will be provided to you upon your arrival. Present this invitation at the door to be admitted entry. I look forward to meeting you in person. Prospero, Marquis de Machera. So, Um, welcome to the luxurious city of Iberdo. You are in an Amnian colony in the void of Emberez. The city is comprised of many islands connected via canals. Because it serves as a trading post for Ammon and all of Emberez, Iberdo's inhabitants are extraordinarily wealthy. The locals here enjoy a life of splendor, excess, and frivolity. The city has become somewhat of a resort within Emberez, and Iberdo and its inhabitants play into that title, attempting to enhance the luxury in every way possible. Though every citizen, business, and royal all make great efforts to further the reputation of indulgence and luxury, one place and one man stand above all as the height of comfort and extravagance. Prospero, the Marquis de Machera. The Marquis has a reputation for being a generous host and entertainer. Receiving an invitation to a Marquis de Machera party is coveted, and those who enter his social circle never leave it. The three of you, having adventured together for some time, have gained renown. Your services in the past have served to protect Emberez and its inhabitants, and you have gained a bit of celebrity. The fact that you were paid handsomely from your deeds aside, you are enjoying one of the perks you have earned, an all expenses paid vacation to the luxurious city of Iberdo, and an invitation to one of the famous parties in Castle de Machera. Upon arrival in Iberdo, you are transported by gondola across a deep lagoon and deposited at the Iberdo City Square. The square is paved with cobblestone, the perimeter lined with buildings painted in jewels and stones. Each building varies in structure. Some have arched windows and doorways, others have rectangular windows filled with stained glass, but the effect is very pleasing. One thing remains constant throughout everything you see: opulence. Every detail is enhanced by the wealth Iberdo enjoys. Minor details flourished with hand-carved stonework. Everyday items made more impressive with gold filigree. Doorknobs seem to shine a bit more, making you think they themselves are made of gold. Street lamps, while emitting a glow, seem to glow themselves, being made of luminous metals of all sorts. Doorways and windowsills are adorned with jewels and spells. Everything you see has been made and modified to exhibit luxury and wealth. It is evening, and the street lamps are casting a warm glow over the city. Welcome, and enjoy your stay. So,
Very cool.
So again, so you guys are being um, ferried through the canals of Iberdo, and the ferryman begin. You can see him begin to strain a bit more, using the pole to push to the side, and you see yourself coming up to a dock. Let me get here it is. Let me send a picture of what your dock situation will look like. Give me one moment. Shit. I gotta find it. Hold on. Well, maybe it's on my. I'm sorry. I had it, but I gotta find it again.
Oh, no worries.
Tell you what I can do. Here's what I will do. I will take a picture of it. I will take a picture of it and send it 1 second. Okay, there we go. So forgive me, I'm taking a picture of my computer screen to send to you guys.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, it should be in the chat. So you are, as you depart from the dock, it is a square. You depart from the dock and you are on the south side of the square. Again, it is paved with cobblestone. There are a few notable details around the square. To the left, to the west, it would be there's one wall. In the middle of that wall, a talk clower looms over the square. It's a beautiful clock depicting the phases of the moon and astronomical symbols alongside the time. It chimes every 30 minutes, and the sound is heard throughout Iberdo. To the north, you will see a to the north is just buildings, storefronts, things like that. To the east is the large stone bridge that leads to the front entrance of Castle di Maschera. And a canal runs under the bridge. The bridge is about 20 feet wide and about 30 feet long, which I might have to change something, but that's all right. In the middle of the square, you see something there. It looks to be some sort of memorial as you sit there, as you go there. The square is yours to do what you will. What do you guys do?
All right. Well, first of all, I do want to point out that I am looking very uncomfortable. I'm in like a mismatch type of suit deal. It's like the nicest stuff that I have, and it was kind of borrowed secondhand. Is Kyle still here? Or is he frozen? Oh, there he is. Okay, now he's moving.
There you go.
I just wanted to make sure we didn't lose you. But I look very uncomfortable. I look very unhappy that I'm all dressed up. I'm just going to put that out there.
That's the exact opposite of me. I am strutting my stuff. I am dressed to the nines. I am absolutely loving how I'm looking right now.
And I'm just indifferent. I'm looking around. I'm just taking in all the sights. I'm in a very long blue dress with brown boots. Kind of just taking in the sights.
Okay. Your passive perceptions 14 and 13. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
Oh, what?
I would assume so. Larry,
Yeah,
Dan wants to know if you know that you're on the Millennium Falcon right now.
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Very much on purpose.
Okay.
Did I ever? That's a story for another time. I'm pulling up Kyle's stats real quick, just to make sure I have it.
Oh, anything for me.
What's that?
Yeah, I just realized I completely forgot a notepad of some sort.
Do you need to go get it? It's cool if you need to. It's fine. Kyle, what's your passive perception? Apparently, it's a 2.
Yeah, that's what was happening before, where I was like, did we lose him?
Yeah. Sucks. Well, I will start.
While you're waiting for that, I'm gonna say, hey, what's going over there with that? And I'm pointing over at the little shrine or whatever that's in the center.
Okay.
Skip over.
By the way, I'm going to apologize ahead of time for how bad this Australian accent's going to be.
I don't care. I love it.
It's going to be terrible.
Just the fact. Oh crap! We lost him. See if we can get him back. Yeah, just the fact that you're doing it, I is awesome. Clara and I have a thing about Australians. We just love the Australian accent, and we watch a lot of things Australian.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I like great white sharks, so yeah.
When you told me that, I was like, "That's awesome."
When I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play, I was going back and forth, and I was like, "Man, I want something like unusual, something fun." And I had written down all of these races that I hadn't played before. And Lizard Folk was just kind of like one of those things where I was like,
Yeah.
But then
Did I drop?
Yeah, you dropped. Yeah.
Like real hard.
Weird.
Yeah, you're frozen right now. Yeah, you were up. Oh.
Okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, you were frozen like this for like a solid minute, and then all of a sudden you were just gone.
You're just gone.
Jeez. All right.
Okay. All right. So you guys are in the square. While you were lagged out, Damien, Bruce asked Mira about the what the shrine was, and
I skipped over to the shrine.
I'm sorry. What's your Mandy? What's your character's name?
Mira, Meera.
All right.
Yeah, she didn't get a chance to put a thing in the chat today. It was
okay.
It was busy.
I was going to say some people actually have busy lives. Yeah.
Yeah. And ridiculousness. Anyway, we won't get into that.
All right, so you guys are going to go check it out.
Oh, well, she's going. All right, I'm going. And I'm just going to walk over there.
I'm gonna follow, but I am like my eyes are everywhere, and I'm not looking for anything particular, but I'm looking for something maybe that just kind of catches my eye. Maybe like a
roll perception.
That is a 18.
18. Okay. You notice to the east, kind of lingering a little bit at the stairs of the bridge that would lead over to the Castle de Machera, a human woman. She has long black hair bound in an intricate braid. She's wearing a very beautiful blue and gold gown. And you notice something on top of her head, but you can't really see what it is from where you are. But it seems to sparkle a little bit. Yeah. Bruce and Mira, you guys are investigating the shrine and looking at? Okay. So what you see is it's a makeshift memorial, and it's commemorating the recent death of a strange creature. The memorial includes a cluster of lit candles. There's like some mementos kind of strewn about. You do see a symbol the symbol of an eye, like a wooden amulet on which there is a symbol of an eye that's been carved. So yeah.
Would we know what that symbol is, that I, what that stands for?
Roll a religion check.
Ooh.
This is gonna be bad. Alright, maybe not. 16.
17.
Okay, all right. This is the symbol of the Aureum. The Aureum is a well. Let me see if I can find where the thing is on the Aureum. The Aureum is a group of they're like. Hold on, let me get my notes on it. I'm sorry.
No worries, you're good.
That's cool. It's just on the wrong page. Where is it? Sorry, hold on. I should have highlighted this part.
Go.
Oh shit, I know what it was.
Look at Kyle go.
Okay, so yes, first it is an order of celestials known as the Aureum, and they have fought to defeat the Malum Animus, a collective of demons, hybrid creatures, and cursed werefolk. So the two factions are kind of at war with each other, kind of on the down low. Like it's not really as much out front as it is more subdued. So this Aureum, Aureum. And this holy symbol is the symbol of the Aureum.
Well, I gotta.
And they fought to defeat demons.
Correct. It's called the Malum, Malum, Animus, Animus. And they, like I said, they're collecting.
Let's go on. I gotta let my phone charge up.
Kyle, you're gonna have to mute because I can't hear what he's saying. Sorry.
Okay, so what did you catch? Did you catch the Aureum and they're fighting against the
Malum Animus, and then the Malum Animus was made up of demons and
where is it? Demons, hybrid creatures, and cursed werefolk.
Hybrid creatures.
They're at war with each other.
And cursed werefolk. Cool.
Yes.
And the creature, is there like an image of the? You said there was like a strange creature there that this was a makeshift memorial for. Is there like an image of it?
There is. Is there? No, there's not. I apologize. No, there's not an image of it. It's just a. You would read about it. Let me see. What would you do? I'm sorry about this.
No, you're fine.
Well, I tell you what. No, so it's just a memorial to somebody. But as you are investigating this, the human woman starts walking towards you. And welcomes you to the island, and she says her name. Hold on one second. So her name. She introduces to herself, and she says, "Hello, my name is Kara Chrysandel." And she starts to explain about this. I see you've discovered the memorial. Yes, it happened last week, a day after the Marquis's last party. The body of a strange creature was found in the square. He was half human, half bird. Large blue wings had sprouted from his back, and his arms and shoulders were covered with feathers. We think he was murdered because his wings were broken and half torn from his back, and his bones were broken, as if he had fallen from the sky. Nothing like this has ever occurred in Iberdo. Most of the citizens regard it as a fluke. Eberter receives many visitors after all. But then she goes on to it. My name is, she introduces herself as Kara, and she says, and you are the three adventure, Mira, yes.
This strange bird. Was there any other damage? Did it seem like someone shot it out of the sky?
No, not the all of the damage seemed to have been more blunt, like it had fallen out of the sky.
And nobody around here seemed to notice it in the sky.
No, it was just found here in the square.
You're muted, Kyle. Muted.
So before I introduce myself, do I recognize her last name as anything prestigious or royal or?
No.
Okay.
No, you would not have noticed her last name. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Well, I'm Damien, and I'll kind of do like a little. And by the way, I am my garb. I'm making sure that while I do have my crossbow, or not my crossbow, my bow and arrow, my bow on my back, my arrows and my daggers and my sword are situated so that like they're kind of hidden under my cloak.
Mm-hmm.
So just to kind of not give this idea that I'm of a threatening nature.
Sure.
And before I forget, on my shoulder is a large blue and white owl.
Okay.
And his name is Vega, in case anybody.
Vega.
Well, you remember Sega, so Vega.
Every time I think
yeah.
of Vega, I think of the Jodie Foster movie with the aliens. What's that? When she goes into space and no one believes her that she actually went into space.
Yes, I love that movie.
Contact?
Contact.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, that was like really. I was like,
yeah.
Really got to pull from the coffers on that one.
I know, right?
So I'll kind of do like a little.
She curtsies to you as you do that.
Do I get a better look at this crown of hers?
You do. Roll. No, you don't even have to do that. It is a mask. It's like a golden mask, and it is in the shape of a dragon. But and you get the sense that this is one of possibly maybe the masks you will receive upon entering the party. Hers is in the shape of a dragon.
Nice.
Yeah.
now, and this is not being smart. I just want to get the picture here. Is it the face of a dragon, or is it a whole dragon that's across a mask?
It's the face of a dragon.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not covering her face, so we can't see it right now.
No, yeah, it's like if you think of like the old Victorian, like we're having a masquerade ball, and it like you can see the mouth underneath, but like kind of the snout comes out a bit. But when she talks, like it's just like the snout of the dragon and the eyes, and kind of like some horns maybe back here. But as she's talking, her face is, the bottom is kind of uncovered.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool.
Yeah. So she greets you, and she's very warm and says hello to you, and tells you that the party is up the street. She welcomes Mira, and she welcomes Bruce, and she says, well, your reputations have preceded all three of you, so please follow me up to the party.
So, Kara, Is this? Are you a host of the? Or one of the hosts of this party? Or are you? What is your function here at the castle?
Well, no, I do not. I don't work for the Marquis. I'm a guest of the Marquis. Um, but I was down here and saw you arriving, and um, I know when I arrived, they didn't give me too much direction on where to go or what to do. I believe that most of the visitors here um, come here often, so you figured I would show you to the entrance.
Well, I appreciate the hospitality, of course.
Of course. She tells you that she has lived in Iberdo her whole life, and she has attended the parties many times before. But yeah, so she wasn't so familiar when she first came here. Yeah.
Follow-up question. When this creature, where is the body of this creature actually kept right now?
Oh, they took it away, and I believe they're having it interred. One of the islands is a kind of like a cemetery. We don't have a lot of ground, free ground on the islands around here, but we have dedicated one larger island to the cemetery, and they're taking it to be interred there.
Oh, okay.
While you guys are talking, I start fidgeting a lot more, and then and I take out this what looks like a large decanter off of my waist that's very, very much present over the suit. I take that out and I pop the spout off of it, and I just turn it sideways, and I'm dousing myself with water. And it keeps going until the entire suit is just soaking wet.
You feel better? You feel better, Bruce?
Much better. Yeah. I'm kind of uncomfortable. Can we go?
Bruce, if you would like to remove your coat and shirt, I don't think anyone would be unhappy with that. Again, you are well known here. I don't think that anyone would balk at you coming
I put
to
my
the
clothes
party.
in the washing machine. I go back down there.
And I take the invitation out that's now like soaking wet.
Took my laundry from the
I
washing
said
machine.
something nice though.
Folded my clothes.
Oh,
I only have 3 pairs.
It'll be fine.
I literally went down there, checked the washer, checked the dryer, and I checked the trash.
Yeah, you're good. I just want. They're like loud. They're like chirping right in your ear. So Bruce is just like all about this. He just kind of like he tears the bottom of the pants off.
Oh, okay.
And just opens this up a bit and tears the sleeves off. That's much better. Thank you.
Of course. The Marquis does like to have his guests feel comfortable.
I like that.
Mira, roll a perception check.
15.
Okay. You notice as Kara is talking to you, she's moving her hands about as she's talking to you, and you notice that on the palm of her hands, on both of them, there is a kind of like a star pattern. You know what? I'll send it to you. There's a star pattern. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pointed star pattern with an eye in the middle of the on both of her palms.
Have I ever seen that before?
No, never.
What about the eye? Coo, coo.
Have I ever seen the eye before?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Nothing looks familiar.
Nope.
What are you talking about?
Do you? I see that's what is on your hand, my dear.
Oh, yes. Well, at the parties here, the marquis, he usually has many different forms of entertainment. And well, one of the parties that I went to, there's usually a tattoo artist, and I just thought these looked pretty, and I had them placed on my hands.
Oh dear.
Hmm.
Did you do anything?
What's that? Oh, no. They're just decoration.
Do you think they would be here at this next party?
Oh, definitely. Yes. The tattoo artist is here this time.
Fantastic. I'm thinking something tribal for Bruce's arm. I think he would look really good with
Maybe
a big
hands on the
tribal
thing.
tattoo.
Yes.
Yeah. Or
If a man has a shark tattoo, does a shark get a man tattoo?
I think that's appropriate.
Could be. Maybe
Actually, you know what, Bruce? You should get a tattoo of me.
I don't know. Can we just go,
Go-
party?
I'll-
Can we
I'll
just
pay.
go?
Of
I'll
course.
pay.
Of course.
Let's go, party.
Okay. Let's go. Follow me this way. And she walks you up to the bridge, and kind of follows you across. And what's that?
Worth noting that when she says "follow me this way," Bruce walks in the exact same manner that she does.
Walk this way. She does one of these, and she looks back, and she sees Bruce do one of these with the hair a little bit, fixing the hair. Just
You got something in your.
Bruce, she means follow you. I swear, you are just a riot. You're she just means follow you. I get it.
Oh.
I know.
Sorry.
so.
On the way over there, I pour more water on myself as we're going.
Okay, sounds good. So you guys continue on your way, and she points to, there's a line, like kind of a queue of people waiting to get in, and she says, well, I will leave you here. I'm gonna go back and just kind of wait by the docks for a friend. And she says, it was a pleasure to meet you all. Just follow the people through here, and you'll be fine. And
I give a little curtsy.
and she does the same back to you.
Thanks, Gara.
I'll extend my hand and say thank you for the escort. And if she does offer me her hand, I'll kind of do a little peck on there. But yeah.
You are a rascal. And she turns and walks back. So yeah, you're in a line of waiting to go into the castle, and people are kind of checking invitations and what have you. And as you're waiting, someone comes out and grabs you, and it is a female tabaxi. She walks over to you and says, "Oh, well, you don't need to wait in line here. You just come with me, and I'll take you inside myself. You're being expected by the Marquis. Please come this way." And she asks you to follow her into the castle.
Larry, have either of us So have we been called specifically by this marquee, or is it like,
Yes.
or have we just been invited to this party?
No, you have been invited specifically. The three of you specifically have been invited to this party.
And is this someone that we've known before, or like
No.
no?
Mm-mm. No, your adventures and your success in your adventures have made you a bit of celebrities in say the recent year or so that you've been kind of adventuring about, and it's caught the attention of this marquis, and he has invited you to join him at his party. I don't know what you would assume, but
I just want to make sure if this is someone that we either like if we've met before that he's calling us back, or if this is someone
yeah,
that we've never. Okay, that's all.
never met him. And in fact, you've probably never been to Iberdo before. Iberdo is extremely expensive to come and stay at. It is very much a like I like what's the where they do the Grand Prix, and they the and they have all the races, and it's really fancy, and they have all like James Bond's always there. What's that called? The starts with an M. I can't remember. But yeah, it's for the wealthy.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so do you say anything to the Tabaxi or follower? What?
I mean, I'm just gonna follow.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Okay.
Does she have a mask? What kind
Oh, do they give us masks when we walk in?
of the people standing?
She does. She is. All right, let me just describe her a bit. She's a Tabaxi woman. Over her face, she is wearing the mask of a black cat, which is kind of funny because she's a cat already. Her eyes are green. They seem to be keen and observant. She serves the marquee and prevents partygoers from entering without a mask. So she is the one who's going to provide you with your mask and get you all set up. Check your, she knows that you already have the invitation because she recognizes you, but she will be escorting you into the cast.
What color is her fur?
She has it is like a tabby, like a orange and white tabby kind of coloring.
Cool. Excuse me, Miss, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, my name is Sewing Needle, and you're Damien, right?
That's right. Yes.
Hi, I'm Bruce.
Yes, Bruce. Pleasure to meet you. And Mira. Mira. You look lovely tonight.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you very much.
Will we be able to actually choose our masks, or are they divvied out already?
Oh, of course. We have a selection for you to choose from.
I love it.
Well, right. Would you like to see them?
Oh, of course. Please show the way.
Right this way. Hold on a second. I can find the list.
Oh, but when we were passing by, I think I said it, but I was muted. When we were passing by the line, I wanted to kind of look at the other people standing in line, the other invites, and do I see anything, any particular maybe races or people that just I've never seen before?
You see, no, I wouldn't say that there's any exotic like races outside of the normal races. There would be elves and dwarves, halflings, a gnome or two here and there. Probably the most exotic that you would see would be a dragonborn, but nothing outlandish. Bruce is absolutely the most exotic creature at this party at the moment, and is absolutely drawing attention from everyone who sees him. They're pointing and smiling, and they know who he is. And
when the females are pointing and smiling, I like kind of flex.
Oh. Yeah. So Damien is following. Bruce and Mira, are you following as well, or?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So she leads you to a table, just in front of the doors as you're as you would enter the castle, kind of right in front, like longwise. As you walk by it, almost like a receiving line, you can pick up your masks. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 to choose from. There is a fox, a wolf, and I can read these as many times as you want. A deer, a lynx, a hare, a bear, a squirrel, a boar, and an owl.
Fox.
You want the fox, okay? So let me just wait.
100% want the fox.
What the fox say?
That song. Oh my god.
Okay, so Damien has the fox mask.
I'm gonna grab the hair.
The hair, okay. The hair is.
Don't pull that. It took me all morning to get this just right, Mira. Come on.
I don't have to worry about that though.
And Bruce, which one would you like?
I'll take that one, and I'm gonna point to the owl.
Okay. All right.
Vega actually really likes that. He kind of looks at you and he's like, "Oh."
Okay.
Oh, I went on this picture of the shark with an owl mask.
I imagine the owl mask is like just slightly too small for your head, so it kind of like sits there weirdly.
Absolutely, 100%. And in fact, I think like I try to put it on like my face, but it doesn't go on because my face is like I got a pointed nose. So eventually I just kind of go and put it on my fin. On my fin on the back.
Mira, as she sees you do, I'm sorry, not Mira, I'm sorry. Sewing Needle, as she sees you do this, she says, well, that will never do. And she kind of waves her hands a little bit, and the mask alters itself to fit over your face.
Oh.
Oh, that looks just swell.
How'd she do that?
I'm gonna take my mask off and like look at it. Do I get any feelings of arcane? Like, do I get any? I'm gonna sit there and mess with it.
Roll a. Roll an Arcana check.
That's a 9.
Man, I totally should have gotten a Foster's for.
Hard to tell. I mean, you think that there's a possibility it could be magic, but you're really not sure. They're very fancy and they're very intricate. So it could be that they look like they're magic because of their handcrafted nature. But it might be magic. You're not sure.
So, and I feel like this is a stupid question. Can you do an Arcana check if you don't have like identify or?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm also
and the reason I let Damien do it is because he's an arcane trickster. So he is a rogue, but he has magical abilities.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What you looking at?
He's looking at to see if the mask was magic.
Oh. What? I mean, do you want to know if they're magical?
A little bit, maybe.
Okay. Damien.
Yep.
Do you want to know if they're magical?
I mean, I don't know if. Okay, let me. Could I tell that she cast a spell, or that?
Oh, she wasn't trying to hide it. She was not trying to hide.
She 100% cast a spell.
She absolutely cast a spell on the mask, but only to. They all look when you. I thought when you were asking in general about the masks. For your 9 that you rolled, you can't tell if any of them are magic. She absolutely cast a spell so that the mask would fit over Bruce's face.
Okay. So, yeah basically, just to kind of, for edification purposes, so basically I was trying to garner whether or not she was activating a magic in it or if she was casting a spell. She was casting, okay.
Yeah, you saw intricate hand motions and a bit of a verbal,
okay.
Incantation. Well, she said, yeah.
I recant my statement.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And so she casts a spell and she says, "Oh, all guests must wear their masks. So let's just make this fit a little bit better for you."
Thank you. And I try to adjust it a little bit. Does it move?
Sure.
Okay.
It's not like stuck on your face.
I just want to make sure. You know I don't like wearing. Okay.
You're getting a little dry.
I feel it. I was waiting before. Well, fine. Well, you do that. I just. Sorry.
Sewing Needle says to you, "Well, now would you and she shows you to the door and says, "The party awaits." And she allows you entrance into the party. As you walk in to the party, which I assume you do, I will send a picture for you.
Probably that kind of party though. I'm bumping to like the bass, and there's probably no bass whatsoever.
It's probably like a violin, and
you're just like.
You know what? I still do it anyway.
Trying to block the glare of the light as I take this picture. Okay.
I do the Zemo dance.
Nice. That was so fun.
I kind of give you like a wide berth as you're kind of like starting to dance, and I'm just like, okay. Bruce is doing his thing again. Let me just.
They had like an hour-long video of Zemo just dancing that they released, like Marvel or Disney released just this hour-long dance of just Zemo.
Oh, that's right. I saw that episode too. That was so funny. I was like, I haven't watched the most recent 2. I think I'm behind 1 or 2. Tonight and last week I missed.
So
this week's really good. When they invade, that part is so cool. Just kidding.
Worth noting, I am like 8 feet tall, just so everybody's aware. Like
that's kind of what I was thinking.
I'm tall and big.
You're wise.
All right. So the three of you enter the Castle de Machera. By this point, it's like dusk, and the castle is lit all by candles within. There's really ornate chandeliers emitting a glow over the festivities. Metallic accessories kind of glint. It's got this. Everything has got this very all the metal is highly polished. All the furniture is reflecting the light and all that kind of stuff. There's stained glass windows kind of all over the place. It is absolutely just as opulent as it can get.
Place is great.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of people kind of around. There's a bunch of entertainers kind of about. There's a gnome bard in over in the one corner, kind of playing a fiddle. Towards the other corner, I guess it'd be to the right in the corner at where the wall is, in the back. There is a trio of belly dancers. They each wear the gnome bard is wearing a finch mask.
I'm instantly over there.
At the belly dancers.
At the belly
And they all wearing owl masks, and they move like kind of like they all move kind of together. In the lower left-hand corner, there's a snake charmer who's an elven man, and he is wearing a snake mask, or serpent mask, I guess. And in the bottom right corner, there is a drow fortune teller. Along the tables, as you can see if you look at the picture, there's all kinds of food all over the tables. The back wall is lined with long, that's the kind of along the back wall there. It's got like all the tables with food and stuff like that, cookies and wine and, all kinds of stuff. There's like a pig roasting. Yes.
No picture.
We don't have a picture.
No picture. No pictures. No pictures. All right, hold on. I'm a phone.
You got Timo dancing in the chat. But...
Hey guys, I gotta wire up these headphones because they're not charged the whole way apparently. So just 1 second.
Okay.
I mean, you can keep going, but
Sure.
I'm only going to hear half of what you're saying. Well, that's not how these work. I took one out and then never mind.
Okay, check. It should be in there now.
It is.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. So top left is the gnome bard, and he's playing the fiddle with a finch mask. Top right, and it's in the lighter colored stone flooring there. Everything else with the darker in the back is up a level, and it's like a balcony overlooking kind of the party. There's the long tables there with the with food on it. Yeah.
Right is what again?
Say again?
The top right is the fiddle bard.
Top left is the gnome bard with a finch mask playing the fiddle. Top right is the belly dancers wearing owl masks. Bottom left is the snake charmer with the serpent mask, and bottom right is the drow fortune teller with a scorpion mask.
Remind me what mask is the snake charmer wearing?
Serpent.
And the fortune teller
is a scorpion mask.
So I literally missed like the last 3 minutes or 1 minute because for some reason they completely disconnected. So I just heard about the scorpion mask on the fortune teller.
Yeah.
So but in the picture Kyle he sent in the chat, there are 4 little white squares.
Four white.
No. Those white squares are pillars.
It's where the carpets are, right?
It's where the carpets are. Yes.
So top left is the gnome bard with a finch mask. Top right is belly dancers, right?
Correct.
They are wearing owl masks.
Yeah.
And then lower left is the snake charmer.
Mm-hmm.
And he is wearing a serpent mask. And the low right is the fortune teller. He's wearing a scorpion mask.
Correct.
And he's a drow, that mother trucker.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm Bruce is still over at the belly dancer, and he is absolutely like with
and they're loving it. They're like coming up and they're like dancing next to Bruce and kind of like getting him like in the center of them, and like they're trying to like mimic his kind of dance moves to make him, like, and they're laughing. They love it. And the crowd, like there's people everywhere. There's people everywhere. Everyone's laughing, having a great time. It is enjoyment, and just everyone is.
I want you to roll to see how many people you bump.
And I'm doing this because obviously my eyes are like on the sides of my head, so I'm like actively trying to look at their bellies as they're dancing.
And they're like definitely like flashing it at you. They're like showing it off.
How many people do you bump in this?
I don't know. I'm big.
You're big.
But I'm fairly controlled over myself.
You're a big controlled man.
I'll be controlled. It's fine.
So yeah,
I should have bought a Foster's beer for tonight.
Yeah,
Why didn't I do that? That was stupid.
Continue, Larry.
Sorry.
No, yeah, the castle is yours. You can go about whatever you want to do. If you want to look around, if you want to talk to anybody, please feel free. Yeah.
I would like to go check out the snake charmer.
The snake charmer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the snake charmer is on the lower left carpet there.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out and see what he's all about.
Yeah.
I am going to go check out the fortune teller.
Okay. And the fortune teller's on the lower right. And so you're still with the belly dancers, and you're just getting your party on with them, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless they come and get me, that's where I'm staying.
No, yeah, that's cool. And there's like waitresses coming around, and they're giving you drinks, and yeah. There's definitely a Foster's. Okay, let's start with Mira. Mira, so you were gonna check out the snake charmer, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm going to check out the fortune teller.
Oh, the fortune teller. Okay.
Damien is going to check out the snake charmer.
Well, we'll stick with Mira, and we'll go to the fortune teller. Okay, so yeah, it's an elderly drow woman wearing a scorpion mask. Her hair is very tightly braided and very kind of like drow have a tendency to be very proper and very rigid, and she very much displays that kind of rigidity. Like everything is she's smiling and she's having fun, but everything about her is very stiff and proper. So she's got a crystal ball. She's got some tarot cards in front of her at a table, like a little table that's in front of her, and she is there for fortunes.
How much for a fortune?
Oh, everything here tonight is gratis. What can I do for you?
I like
such a good creepy voice.
Yes.
I love it.
Is there a seat in front of her, or is everything standing?
No, there is a seat in front of her. You can sit down.
So I will sit, and the dress will go.
Well, take my hands and let's explore your fortune. She takes her hands, and as she does that, you see like a mist within the crystal ball start to flow kind of a little bit. And give me 1 second. Find this and Okay.
That's what-
Um, as you're sitting there and she's holding your hands, the mist that you see kind of swirling in the mist in the crystal ball starts to go darker and darker, and you feel her hands like clench on yours a little bit and squeeze them, and she says, "Oh dear, I'm afraid it isn't good news for you. Your deepest fear will soon become a reality. It is a test. Do not cower from it." And she kind of like her as she says that, her face looks a little bit glazed over, and you see her, and when she's done she kind of goes, oh, oh, I do hope it was a good fortune.
She like takes out a cigarette and lights it up. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh dear. Well, and what about the tarot cards?
Oh, she says, would you like me to read the tarot cards for you?
Maybe that'll be better.
Okay, all right. So she takes out her deck of tarot cards and starts to shuffle them up very like flourishy and as magical looking as she can kind of make everything look, just very fancy. And she asks you to cut the cards. Oh, okay. And she takes it out and she starts to kind of flip over one card at a time. Hold on. Oh. And the first card she turns over is a storm cloud. And she says, oh my, the storm cloud represents fear. It could be your fear, it could be the fear of others about you, but it represents fear. And the second she goes on to turn over a second clock, and she arranges it kind of in like in a strange, like it's got a pattern that she's kind of arranging it in like kind of in a diamond, and one is on one side and the other one's kind of like here and here, and it's going to kind of and she says, oh, the clock indicates timing. It can indicate that things are fast approaching or could be a long time from now. But the feeling that I get from this clock, it makes me believe that whatever is happening will happen soon. And she turns the next card, and it is a quill and a piece of paper and a book next to it. And she says, ah, yes, the quill and paper usually indicates a test of some sort. And she turns over the final card, and it says, and it is like a knight, a knight in shining armor. And she says, ah, the brave knight. Yes. It would appear that you must be brave as you take on your tasks at hand. You have to conquer your fears. I know it can be a bit elusive, but these are what the cards read.
Is there anything else on the table? So there's the ball, there's the cards.
Yeah, there's like a skull with a candle on it, and the candle's like 70% burned down, and all the wax is kind of like dripping down over the skull. And there's some like raven bones or something, like she would roll the bones, and there's different methods of seeing the future. Roll an insight check.
That would be 17.
Yeah, you get a feeling that she is not legit. Like you do not, you get the feeling, you're like, just something about the way she's doing stuff, and you're like, okay, all right, it's just a little bit over the top.
So funny because when you were saying that, like especially with the clock, I was like, "Those two contradict each other. That doesn't make any sense."
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very much over the top. Yeah. Yeah.
I will thank her for her time,
Of course.
and I will I'll just walk away. I will look for my compadres.
Okay. Okay. Um, okay. And so let's go to Damien. Damien, you were going to go to the snake charmer, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you approach and you see an elven man, and he's wearing, like I said, a serpent mask. His mask is a brilliant emerald green, and his snake that he is charming is the same color. It's very similar in color, and he has got like a flute that he is playing, and the snake is moving to the music, and yeah.
Nice.
As you are you like what are you
I'm just kind of watching, but at the same time, like I'm watching that, but I'm also like I'm people watching at the same time.
sure.
Trying to see who's around, what. As much as I'm enjoying, still hold a bit of serve my suspicion.
You're
Slow. What? You hear me?
You slowed down. You were like lagging a bit there. I got as much as you're having fun.
Okay, as much as I'm having fun, there is a level of suspicion. It's super low.
Sure.
But there's still like I'm always pretty wary about my surroundings and whatnot. But as I'm standing there, I'm gonna pull out a deck of cards.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of just start like shuffling them around and starting to do like card tricks. Basically, like I kind of want to be part of the entertainment, but not really. Like I'm just kind of like doing my own thing, and
Sure.
maybe try to do some like real cool card stuff and see if I get anybody's attention.
Sure. A halfling female human. I'm sorry, a halfling female comes over, and she's wearing a bat mask, and she's accompanied by a human female wearing an otter mask, and they come over and they say, "Are you doing card tricks? Why is every character I'm doing a female? I swear it's not by design." So yeah, so they come over and they ask you to do a card trick. Can you do a card trick?
Oh, sure. And so this card trick, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start shuffling the cards, right? And I'm going to grab a card, let's say the King of Hearts.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, like kind of like very flashily, like just kind of like slide it out the middle of the deck, show it to them, and as I shuffle it, I'm going to be very extravagant with my hand. I'm going to take the king, and I'm going to try to like with Vega on my shoulder. I'm going to slide it underneath his claw as I'm shuffling.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand.
That's what I wanted.
Expertise.
That is a 27.
Oh my. Oh yeah. They notice nothing at all.
So as I'm doing that, and then I'm going to use minor illusion, and I'm going to make it look like another card in the deck is the king.
Okay.
I'm going to show it to them one last time, and then I'm going to shuffle it up, and I'm going to take that. And as I'm doing that, Vega kind of flies off a little bit. You know, he kind of does his own thing.
Sure.
And as I'm shuffling it, basically what I'm trying to do is I'm shuffling the cards, and then I'm going to hold it out and have them tap it. And what I want is Vega to kind of sneak back behind them and slip the card like underneath one of their like shoes.
Roll stealth for Vega.
Ooh, I forgot to look up our stats.
I can do it.
Here it is. I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yep. He's got +3 to stealth.
Nice.
And that is a 21.
Wow, yeah. Oh, yeah. They don't notice a thing. Yeah, they don't notice a thing.
Fantastic. And then I'll kind of just finish off my trick and say, I'll flip them open so that they see that there's no King of Hearts.
Okay.
And then I'll say, I think you dropped something over there.
I'm sorry.
I'll point to her shoe. And I'll point to her shoe where the card is.
Oh my! And that was my card. Oh my goodness! And you are drawing a crowd. You are now because you are Damian Rand, and people understand. They know who you are, and now you're entertaining. You're drawing a crowd.
So I'll keep doing different tricks with like minor illusion, showing people different cards, and then also at the same time, like just using my sleight of hand to shove them up my sleeves and pull them out.
Roll performance with advantage.
Fantastic. Wait, what is my performance? I don't think I took that.
With advantage.
That is an 18.
You're killing it. You're killing it. Everybody, you are drawing more and more people. There's probably like 15 people around you now.
Sweet. I like it. At some point, if I catch either of Bruce's or Mara's eyes, I'm kind of give them a little wink. Like, hey, I'm doing it.
Okay, so yeah, that is awesome. Yeah. So
you do not catch Bruce's eye. Bruce's eyes are purely on these half-dressed women that are just belly dancing.
And you're still dancing with them and having a good time. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
You're still like dancing with them and stuff like that. As you do, you absolutely do back up and bump into someone, and it is a halfling man, and he is wasted. And he goes, how dare you try on Piccolo? I'll kill you. And
but I'm sorry, man. I'm like way down there, like trying to touch his head.
As you do that, he jumps up and punches you as hard as he can in the face.
Do I catch any of this like out of like hearing it or seeing it?
Roll perception. Okay.
I was gonna say, because if I hear someone say "I'll kill you," I'm going to react immediately.
And if I hear, sure we hear Bruce going, "I'm sorry."
That's a 23. I'm rolling.
Yeah, you absolutely hurt him. Yeah, he punches you as hard as you can in the face, and you take I don't know what's regular damage. It's probably like a D4. You take 2 points of damage. And he's squaring off. He's squaring off on you. He wants to fight.
Now look here, though, man. I'm like, Bruce is actually eating like shrimp or whatever kebabs.
Imagine it's like falling out of the sides of your mouth.
Yeah. Now look here, though, man. I meant nothing by it. I didn't mean to bump into you. I don't want to fight. You punched me. You got one punch in. That's fine. We don't need to fight. Let's just have fun. We're here. It's a party.
And I'm watching like a hawk right now, or I should say like an owl. And I send Vega over to kind of like surveil what's going on. And I'm immediately like, as soon as I hear everything happening, I like very well eloquently and very, cool, like, finish shuffling my cards and like have them like disappear somewhere into my jacket. And I turn and I start like moving quickly over to Bruce's just to make sure the situation is safe.
What type of mask is he wearing? The little man?
He is wearing a he's wearing a a corgi dog, a corgi mask, yeah. He pulls out his mace and he wants to fight.
How far away?
Whoa.
How far away am I?
You were over by I'd say you're about 5, 10, 15, 20, about 25 feet.
Okay. So I would like to, whenever it becomes my turn, if I see him pull out his mace, I'm going to move all the way over there and, oh, geez, what am I going to do?
While he's moving over there, I'm going to pull bitter end off of my back. And I'm going to tear the suit jacket off with it.
Okay.
And pull it out and be like, look, bud, I don't want any trouble, but if you push the issue, you're going to meet a bitter end. You don't want that. And I'm going to try to intimidate him.
Okay, roll intimidation.
Oh. Not great. That's, yep, no. So, quick question.
Yeah.
Do you allow intimidation to go off of strength or charisma, or just charisma?
I will allow it to go off of strength because you are a very imposing person.
In that case, it is a 10.
He says, I'm not afraid of you. I'll kick your ass. And he's going to take a swing at you. Real quick.
You contest it with your fist?
Well, he misses the first one. He's got
At some point it's like this.
10. What's your AC?
14.
14. Yeah, he misses the first one, and he misses the second one too. And he just sits there. He's spitting angry at you, and he's calling you every name in the book.
Look, bud, you're in no condition here. Just take a seat, take a breath. It's fine. You know what? I'll even go over there. That's fine. You can watch the belly dancers. It's fine.
It's at this point when you see a figure appear at the top of the stairs, kind of the stairs in the center from the upstairs coming down from where the balconied area is, and he walks downstairs and starts speaking to a couple of attendants there, and some larger attendants come and grab this Piccolo is his name. They grab this halfling and take him out of there as soon as he can. He walks to you, Bruce, and he says, "Well, I am terribly sorry for that. Just ugly scene that was there. You are the guests of honor at our party, and I am awfully, I'm ashamed that happened. I apologize. He has been removed, and taken to a place where he can recuperate. I am sorry. Allow me to introduce you allow me to introduce myself. I am Prospero, the Marquis. Welcome to the castle.
Oh, yeah, you're the big man.
Hmm.
He notices that as he's talking, I'm going from, and my breath slows,
Hmm.
and my pupils go down. They were starting to get dilated, and they like go
Right.
down.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you. You're the big man here.
Oh, well, I suppose that may be true, but you're the big man in here today. You and your friends are so it's amazing what you have accomplished. Please welcome to my party. I hope you are enjoying yourselves.
Yeah, I really like them. And I point over to the belly dancers, and
Oh,
I kind of give them like a, hey.
and they wave back, they woo, and they kind of shake their belly a little bit. And he goes, and it seems they like you too.
What race were the belly dancers?
They were human.
Okay.
They were human.
No lizard folk or dragonborn shaking there.
No.
I was hoping for some fish people.
So some of the or the frog
Yeah.
ducks or whatever. Yeah. No. Not in Prospero's digs. No way. Sorry.
Thank you for taking care of well, that little guy. I didn't want to get in a fight, but he seemed pretty intoxicated.
Oh, he was very intoxicated. I'm amazed that you conducted yourself with such, I don't know what to even call it, just restraint, I suppose. From what I've heard, you are a wild, raging man. Or, I'm sorry, shark.
But shark man, what it doesn't matter. I've tried to work on it a bit, and coming from what I did, I didn't have any restraint, so I'm trying to make strides in.
And I walk up and I kind of put my hand on his shoulder, and he's come a long way.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you should have seen him once. He once bit the arms off of a bandit.
Oh my!
Very bad man, and he deserved what he got.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just saying it was spectacular showing.
You see Prospero. He looks like he's like he's trying to look like he's like, oh my, but really like you see like a, oh my, like how fantastic, he's really impressed by that.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting time. Well, old habits die hard. It's just sometimes people need their arms bitten off to understand that they're bad people.
That is true. Sometimes they do. Well, please enjoy the rest of the festivities. There's much more to be seen. There's rooms up here. Please feel free to wander about and explore all the fun that you can enjoy. And he excuses himself and
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for coming. And he excuses himself and leaves. And that should give you some time to look about a little bit more and explore if you like.
Is there anything? So, am I seeing a pattern with the masks?
No, they're all animal. They're all animal-like. They all depict an animal of some sort. Everyone keeps them on, and if they remove them, they are asked by an attendant to replace them on their face.
They're all black masks. They're not. There's nothing like colorful, or we're seeing something.
No, they're all different colors.
Oh, they're all different colors.
All different colors. The dragon mask was like gold. I'm sorry, the dragon mask that Kara was wearing was gold. The snake charmer, his is like a bright green, like emerald color. They're all different colors.
Okay. Bruce is wetting himself again, and I'm gonna just.
Well, I don't know you put it that way. That sounds bad.
When he's not looking, I'm gonna just like walk around them. I'm gonna be sprouting some like random mushrooms.
On the skin?
You don't know.
That's fine.
When I come over, as I'm walking around, I'm gonna grab a pair of drinks off of a waitress's plate, and I'm gonna, as he's wetting himself,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring by a beer and a stein of whatever they have, and I'm like, oh, here's something to take the little edge off of that little encounter there. And I'll kind of raise a toast, and I'll hand one to Mara as well. Just
thank you, buddy. I forgot we were supposed to do the clinky thing. Excuse me. Just one more of those. Thank you. Sorry. Clink, clink. Sorry. Yeah.
It's a good time.
I'm sorry.
She hands you another one. She doesn't even wait. She just hands you another one.
I'm sorry. Here. Clink, clink.
To good times and. I like the both and. To good times and a lot of coin. Okay. Oh.
All right.
I'll lean over to Mara and I'll be like, we'll teach him someday. He'll get it.
Ooh. I don't know how much I've had yet, but I'm feeling it. Wait, how was that fortune teller you saw over there?
Would you like to get your fortune read?
I might. Ladies, I'll be right back with you. I just want to go over here. I'll be right back. You just, yes, all right. And I'm going to go.
And as soon as Bruce turns his back, I'm going to slide right in and start chatting him up.
Legit slide because the floor's all wet.
And I do so gracefully. I'm like, I'll kind of whisper like, "Thanks for warming him up for me, Bruce."
They're all into it. They're full on into it.
I'm actually like moving quickly to get over to the fortune teller because like in the back of my mind, I'm like, I need to get back there.
Right. Okay.
And I'll walk with him.
Okay. Where's the? I'm looking for the table that had everything on. Okay, so do you come over to the fortune teller's place, and do you sit down and?
Oh
ask?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool.
My friend here says that you give right perfect fortunes.
Oh, I do. Please sit down.
Sure, yeah.
And let me hold your hands. Put your hands in mine.
Whoa. And I put them in hers, but they're like way bigger.
Huge. Yeah, they're like taking out the whole table. As you do, you see her kind of glass over, her eyes roll back, and like the gray mist in the crystal ball starts to go around, and she goes, your deepest fear will soon become a reality. It is a test. Do not cower from it. Oh, I do hope it was a good beneficial.
I'm noticing a pattern.
What's that? Yeah.
That's kind of scary. Hey, did she say the same thing to you?
Keep going. And I like there. She has tarot cards as well, Bruce, and bones.
Bones.
The bones.
Oh, I'll try the bones. I'm more familiar with bones.
Okay. All right. So she rolls the bones on the table. Okay. Thank God. So she rolls the bones. Oh, yes. Oh, and the north, south, and the intersection here. You've been indecisive about a major decision. I can tell you without a doubt the answer is yes. Does that help you?
Yeah, definitely.
Good.
And I just glance at Mira and I'm like, I guess I'll try the cards next.
All right. Here, shuffle she shuffles them and she hands you. Please cut the deck.
Man, if Anthony was here, I would say that I pick up like just the top like 5 cards.
Do it.
Put off. I'm gonna say that just for his benefit if he watches this.
Is that how he does it?
Top 5 cards right off of the deck and I put them down.
And is that how Anthony does it?
No,
he
hates that. Okay.
Jen does that. Jen does that in Magic the Gathering, and so I picked up that he hates that, and so I do it when he asks me to cut.
Okay.
I'm glad I know that.
He loathes it so much.
Okay. She turns over. The first card is a dagger, and she says, "A threat." The dagger stands for a threat. Whether it is from you or to you, I cannot be sure, but the dagger means a threat. And she turns over the second card, and it is the clock. And she says, "The hour is soon at hand." And she turns over the next card, and it's an eye, and she says, "Remain observant and vigilant." And the last card she turns over is a dark doorway, and she says, "Especially in strange and unknown places, watch out for the threat." And she gathers them back up.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll keep an eye out for the right.
I live to enlighten.
I'm sorry.
I live to enlighten.
Yeah. What's enlighten mean?
It's going to show you something that you do not know.
Oh, yeah. That's great. Thank you.
It is my pleasure.
And I get up quickly and I just kind of like walk away.
Cool.
I think she's a bit kooky.
A tad.
Oh, okay. Did you do the bones?
I didn't do the bones.
Wow, bones are the best part, man. They're crunchy. All right. Well, what do you want to do then?
I will do the bones.
Oh,
Okay. So you sit down, and she looks at you like,
dejected a little bit that we're staying at the thing. Yeah.
We'll be quick, Bruce.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's see.
So you're gonna do the bones?
Yes.
Okay.
Bones, not bones. Bruce's little claws are going.
Yeah, I'm going like this. Glancing over at the belly dancers.
She rolls the bones and she goes, oh my, oh, okay. And all right. I can see someone close to you.
Well, I see someone close. It's Bruce.
That's right. I'm Bruce.
This person, I'm seeing harbors. A harbor. Harbors or a harbor? I can't tell. Deep feelings for you.
Oh.
I see no more. I'm sorry. I wish it was more clear.
What's harbors mean?
I
don't know
Thank
what
you.
that word means. What's that mean?
Let's go back to the belly dancers.
Yeah, no, that's great. And I just walk off quickly. Like I don't even wait for Mira. I'm just like,
Okay.
I'm gonna get up and I thank you for your time. And I'm just gonna mingle now. I'm just gonna walk around. I'm just gonna keep an eye out for anything. The boys are gonna be boys. So I'm just enjoying the music.
Okay.
Drink. I'm enjoying food. Yeah.
Roll perception.
that wasn't even close to making it in there.
That wasn't. 11.
11. You just you notice out of the corner of your eye up the stairs that there's more people up the stairs overlooking the balcony, and they're walking around within the rooms and without of the rooms and stuff like that. You just notice people.
I'll make my way upstairs. So
Okay.
I'll just kind of go upstairs, looking at the balconies, looking at rooms.
All right, let me see.
Is that something that I would notice as I'm on my way back to the belly dancers?
No.
I don't know. He has my passive perception.
Well, yeah. Well, your passive perception's 13, right?
Yep.
Yeah, again, like with the 13 or an 11, you would just notice that there are people upstairs and there are rooms upstairs and there are people up there.
Hey, I'm still drawn to the belly dancers.
You're still okay. Sounds good.
It's familiar territory.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And Damien just went in on your territory.
That's fine.
Wait, how is a belly dancer a shark's territory?
Yeah, hold on.
I used to eat them.
Oh, yes. So anybody in the building is familiar territory. Got it.
I mean, yes, but there's there's bellies showing.
That's true. That's true. Flesh.
I like that kind of stuff.
Yep. It's funny because they think you're looking at them.
But I do have a new appreciation for them because I am a man shark.
Right.
Yeah. This is my picture.
That is not what I look like at all.
My picture.
She pulled up a picture of the stupid shark from Katy Perry's Super Bowl dance.
Oh, yeah.
That is headcanon. That is 100% headcanon. That is the only way I see you from now on.
Like the foam costume look. Yeah.
Bruce left shark.
Right.
That's funny.
All right,
So when
upstairs.
When Bruce gets back, I'm sitting in a chair and I've got I'm chatting everybody up. I've got one belly dancer like sitting on my leg. They're all kind of like hanging around me, and I'm just like, I'm doing like coin tricks and card tricks, and I'm like telling jokes, and I do that. And I see Bruce. I'm like, Bruce. Oh, he walked away.
Apparently, he didn't like that.
He went to the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah, they're eating it up, man. They love it. They're all about it. They're like feeding you grapes.
And what is Vera doing this whole time? Just flying around? Or
Yeah,
helping with tricks? Vega.
Yeah, Vega's kind of just like hopping around, doing his little thing, just kind of like he's eating food. He's actually probably mostly eating food.
Cool.
Well, you know what? I recant that. He's hanging out with the belly dancers too, and he's getting his little neck scratchies, and he's getting his feathers all ruffled. Oh yeah, Bruce, as you're coming back, I'm like surrounded by all these dancers, and I'm just like, Bruce,
What's going on?
Here, come on, have another drink, and like I'll kind of like push a couple of them back over towards you, and we'll have a great time.
And I'm also like, I flag down like one of the girls that has like a drink or whatever. I'm like, hey, do you have any meat? Like, does anybody around here have any meat snacks?
Meat snacks.
They like point to the table, and it's covered in food.
Oh,
Meats and cheeses and all
like,
kinds of pastries and.
I'm very sorry, ladies. I'm gonna leave you again. I'll be right back. Right back. And I'm gonna go over to the table, and I'm just gonna like start just grabbing like big hunks of meat.
It's like 10 feet away. You could just probably turn around and grab it.
And I kind of just sit there, like I stopped my conversation. I'm just watching you just eat, and I'm just like we can't
20
take
people
anywhere.
have stopped their conversation and are just looking at you eat.
I try to find Mira, and I'm just like, really? Here?
And I go back. All right, sorry. I was getting a stitch. I needed to put something in there. Where were we?
She starts dancing on you a little bit.
Oh, yay.
Okay, let me see what comes next.
I can't unsee it now.
I'm sorry. Like, from the inception of this character, I was like, this is how he's going to be.
I really do like the voice you've picked for him, and
It's awesome.
Spot on too with what I would imagine a shark person sounding like.
I apologized to Larry when we got on. I was like, this probably is going to go in and out of Australian, but I'm going to do my best. Wait, where'd me go? I'm going to look for Mira. Oh. Well, that's a 13 on my perception check.
For looking for Mira?
Yep.
I mean, I'm up on the balcony, so can you?
Oh, okay? So you went up the stairs to the balcony. Yeah, you see her. Are you just at the top of the balcony, just kind of near it? Yeah, you see her.
And I turn to Dorian. Hey, you think we should go up there with her?
I'll kind of look at all the scantily dressed women around me, and then I'll kind of just like, yeah, we probably should.
I mean, I don't want to either, but I just
No, it's I know. I kind of like get kind of close to him. It's like I'm still a little uneasy. I don't know what it is. I just I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just paranoid. But
oh,
Damien, roll a perception check.
Don't mind if I do. Good. That's a solid 10.
Solid 10. Okay. I will also let Mira roll a perception check as well, since you're standing at the top of the stairs there.
Larry, perception?
Perception.
21.
21. Okay.
Would Vega also get a perception check?
Sure. Yes. Yes.
Cool. We could do that. Oh, that's much better. That's a 22 for Vega.
Mira and Vega both notice, and at first it seems you're not quite sure. You notice one person with a bear mask on, and something looks a little odd. Like you're looking at them, and the bear mask is covered kind of in fur, like it looks like animal fur, right? And it's been that way the whole time. You've seen this person prior, but when you look at their hands, there's the same color of fur kind of on their hands a little bit. And it's the exact same color as their mask. Vega notices the snake charmer is wearing that emerald serpent mask. The skin on the upper arms of the serpent charmer almost looks like it has like a pattern to it, like a scaly sort of pattern to it.
Did they have that earlier when I was over there looking at it?
No.
I tried to pull the hair mask off.
You do what now?
I'm trying to take my mask.
It does not come off.
I instantly start to look for the boys.
As you start to look for the boys, you see kind of in the center, in the middle of those four pillars there at the center of the room, you see a dragonborn wearing a tiger mask, but it's scales, the dragonborn scales have you had seen this dragonborn before. It was a blue dragonborn, and it still has a blue tinge to it, but on its back is very much like an orange and black, like you can see kind of like stripes. It drops to all fours and lets out a roar.
Okay.
Do we all see this?
You all hear it for sure. Roll perception to see if you see it.
That's another
Excellent.
solid 10.
Now, you know what? Going off of Vega definitely saw it. With Vega's perception of 22 earlier, Vega definitely saw it. Bruce?
21.
Yeah, you saw it as well. You were kind of walking up the stairs to meet Mira, and as you looked, you saw her watching and seeing the brown fur and kind of like have a quizzical look as she was looking out amongst the different people, and you kind of look back to see just as the dragonborn goes down on all fours, and you definitely hear it roar. And then all of a sudden you see another guest, a half-orc wearing a lizard mask, starts kind of convulsing and collapses to the floor, and a long tail protrudes from its backside, and he starts to writhe on the floor, and he's trying to like crawl away, and he's like, and people are trying to talk to them, like their partners or whoever they came with, their friends tried to like talk to them, and like they're not responding at all.
I'm gonna try to remove my mask.
Cannot remove it.
Bruce?
I'm gonna like really try and rip it off.
Nope.
Bruce, I think we have a problem.
All the guests start to panic, and they all start screaming at the same time.
Do I see the marquee anywhere? Did I see which way he went?
You do not. You do not see the marquee anywhere. all of a sudden, at the very top of the stairs, you see a giant vulture like and land and just go.
Do I know anybody? Do I remember seeing a vulture mask?
There's no. You do not. You do not.
Was this the half bird?
No.
Does this thing look really mean?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna draw my arrow. I'm gonna pull my arrow, and I was like, I don't, guys, I don't think this is a guest.
As you do that, the vulture looks down at a like a gnome male who's just paralyzed with fear, and reaches down and bites it, and goes, and it rips in half, and he just and eats it.
At this moment, what does Bruce do? Because now blood is everywhere. What does Bruce do?
That's good.
Yeah. So you see Bruce go. Well, this doesn't look good, and my eyes go and turn black, and I'm gonna let you go from there.
Okay. Well, let's roll initiative. As we're doing that, so all of the guests have like been trying to get as far away as they possibly can from this thing. So this is kind of on the upper balcony to the right of the upper right hand side as you're looking at that picture of the balcony. That's where the left, opposite side, the left. I'm thinking of it backwards. The left hand side. And it is over there. So they're all kind of coming over towards like the belly dancers and the drow fortune teller over there, and they're trying to get out and all that kind of stuff. But more and more of them are like in kind of like in different forms of this like transformation. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
My headset just up and died. I'm trying to switch it so that I can hear you guys again, but okay. I don't remember how to do it.
Do I see sewing needle?
No.
Can
Okay.
you say something?
Say
Give
something.
me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Oh, there he goes. The Millennium Falcon.
Where he just disappeared into the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, my before thing, but I guess they just. So I brought the wrong headsets. I brought my iPhone headsets instead of the ones with the actual auxiliary cord. I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh, there's headsets in here. Cool. I'll use those. Not realizing that Apple and their stupidness not only makes things that plug into your charging outlet, so I can't charge my phone and listen to my music or watch videos on YouTube in bed while my wife is sleeping at 2:00 in the morning.
So you're using your cell phone?
Well, no. So it's on my laptop, but the thing is, like, I brought the wrong headphones, and the headphones don't fit into the laptop.
I got you.
But I had these wireless ones that I use for working out, and I don't think they have a very long lifespan. Like they're wireless Bluetooth ones, but if you plug them in, you can't use them while they're plugged in, which is dumb.
Wait, so are you talking through your laptop microphone right now?
Right now I am, yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine. You're fine.
Okay. I couldn't hear you because it didn't revert back, which is why I had to get you guys to stop.
I gotcha.
But there we go. We're all set. What happened? Did Larry go away on purpose?
I think he
setting up.
closed the camera so that he could set up the map or the battle map, whatever.
Yep.
If that's the case, I have like 3 minutes. I'm gonna run down to the galley and see if I can steal any snacks.
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
Cool.
Because I realize you can't really see the lines on here. I'm trying to bolden up the lines.
Oh, BRB.
We'll just.
Can you guys see that okay? Oh no.
So much.
Kyle, can you hear me?
I hear you.
I want it so bad. I have like these minis from a D&D game, like a board game, and I want it so bad. It's the Drizzt Do'Urden Legend of Drizzt board game, and I wanted so bad to use you as Artemis Entreri because he's like the coolest freaking rogue that's ever lived. He's just a badass, awesome guy.
How do you spell that?
What's that?
I'm gonna Google. Who is this? Artemis
Entreri. And but they're both gray, and it's going to be hard to tell who's who. And I didn't have anybody else to use for Mira.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking them up right now online. On. Oh, Hemon Dritz.
Yeah,
So,
he's a badass.
Was it you that told me about the books?
Yes.
I started looking them up, but I wasn't sure if I had gotten the right one if I was looking at the right ones.
Where did you start?
Well, I was looking on Amazon,
Okay.
but I couldn't really tell because some of it was like I want an actual book,
Okay.
but a lot of it.
The story starts. I think it's called Homeland. It's either It's not Sojourn. The first 3 books are the story of Drist when he's in the Underdark. And
Let me pull up my Amazon and look. So what was it called?
it's either. Hold on, I can tell you. Let me see. Hold on.
The series.
The first series is called. I forget what they're called. Hold on. I think the first book is called Homeland. I think the second book is called Exile, and the third book is called Sojourn. And that's the three books of Drizzt Do'Urden before he left the Underdark.
Is it like this, The Legend of Drizzt, or?
Yeah, The Legend of Drizzt. Yeah.
Oh, here's the board game.
Yeah, that's what I had. That's what I was saying. I got these guys. So while you're looking at that, Bruce, where are you on the map? So you can see where the vulture is. That's the little dragon there that I started. I've got.
I can't see you at all. We can't see you.
Can you see the camera?
No,
Nope.
it's the camera's not on.
You can't see my map?
Nope.
Nope.
What?
What?
You need to
Try turning the camera off and then on again.
turn it on and off again.
I don't know how to do that. I can only switch. Oh, fuck.
Well, it should be an option on your actual Skype. If you look
Okay.
at Skype at the bottom, there's a little camera. If you click it, and then there we go.
Hello, there we go. Up
So
daisy.
I'm pretty sure that Bruce and I were on our way up the staircase to meet with Mara, to meet up with
So,
Mara.
like, Mira, where are you? Are you just at the top of the stairs, or where are you at?
I figured I was on the balcony.
To the left side or to the right?
I would imagine if I would have went, I probably would be on the left side.
So, like, here?
Yeah. Because
Roughly?
I was starting to make my way around.
Okay. And then Bruce and Damien, where are you guys? Are you on the stairs? Are you making your way over? This area right here is where the belly dancers were. So that's where
we
you
had
would have started.
decided that we were going to go find her.
Okay, and I know Bruce, you had already left to go see because you saw her up there and you went to go see, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you maybe like there, or would you guys be further in?
That's your determination as DM. We were headed.
You were headed there. Well, you
What
definitely.
steps to go see?
I would say it'd probably be more like that.
Sure.
Okay, so let's roll initiative.
Damien, now are you doing the rule for companions?
No, I'll just do your companion shares a term with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I then have let me see what my initiative bonus is. I have a 24.
24. Okay.
Now.
Phew.
Yeah, I'm pulling these natural 20s when they count, out
Exactly.
of
Okay.
Hmm.
You got a 1? Or you're saying, wait a minute.
No, she was pointing because our
The kiddo's
kid just
awake.
woke up, so I'm gonna have
Okay.
to warm up some milk. Bruce got a 10.
A 10. Okay.
Mira got a unnatural 20.
20. Okay. And Bruce got a 10. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, we can start. Damien, you are up.
I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark the Vulture.
Okay.
And then for my action, I'm going to move up the stairs a little bit.
Okay.
But then,
like how far? So it's 5, 10.
Oh, I thought that was Bruce.
Oh, I'm sorry, that is Bruce. I'm sorry. Okay, you're right. So 5, 10.
So yeah, like right there, so I'm not in the way of Bruce.
Like here at the bottom of the stairs or at the top?
Like halfway up in a way where I'm like I kind of have a vantage point where I could decide to go either way.
Okay, so like halfway up the stairs, like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to draw an arrow, knock an arrow, and I'm going to target the dude. Do I do my familiar's action before or after mine?
You can do either one.
Okay. So can I use his movement
Yes.
to move him within 5 feet?
Yeah, let's see. What's his speed?
Our speed should be 40. 60. His speed is 60.
Won't get there.
Dang.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah. Let me see. I will use.
He would go 60.
60?
Yeah. Does 60 get there or not?
55, 60. That's still 10 feet.
Okay.
Away.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. I'll just go ahead and fire away.
Okay.
That is oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Well, it's not a 1. It's a 7. No. It's an 8.
Okay. You draw back on your bow and you're trying to get a bead, but the sound and all the people kind of running about in their panic. One of them bumps into you, and you're just about to hit it right square in the head, and it bumps you, and you let it fly, and it comes up, and it into the post that's up there next to it, and that is that.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, Mira, you're up.
I am. How far away is the vulture from me?
From you, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet, and you would get into its range.
So, is the vulture animal, or does it seem like it's humanoid vulture?
It is a beast. It appears to be a beast form.
Well, we're gonna try this. I am going to hold my hand out, and the ground underneath of him is going to shake, and there's going to be little mushrooms that come up and throw the ground around him, like it's coming through the stone.
Okay.
And it's going to try to knock it prone.
Okay, and is it a save?
Yeah, so it's a dexterity saving throw.
A dex saving throw. Okay. That is an 11. Let's make sure I don't have anything to add to that. That is an 11.
It should say where. Wait, hang on. Stand by.
Sure.
We're trying to figure out D&D Beyond's.
Is that Halo of Spores?
No, this is Earth Tremor.
Is it a spell?
Yes.
Okay, let me take a look.
Your spell save should be
8
plus
proficiency
plus your
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
so wisdom.
So
for
10
druids.
and
Plus your wisdom, yeah.
15. You said your roll was what?
11.
So it fails.
Yes. So
Yes.
you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage,
Nice.
and you are knocked prone.
Oh my. Okay.
All right.
Okay. It falls over and it gets as you hit it with the mushrooms.
So, and then I'm going to get a little closer to it. So I want to be within. I'm 55, so I'm going to be within 30 feet.
Within 30 feet. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There you go. That is 30 feet. Okay. And is that your turn?
I am looking for a actions.
Your action was your action. So you've used. So you still have a bonus action left, and you move 20 feet. So you still have another 15 feet if you want to keep moving. But yeah.
No, I will hold it there.
Okay.
I will. Oh crap! Did we check our weapons?
At the door, no.
Bruce has his weapons on him.
Yeah, everybody's got your weapons.
Okay, so then I will ready my staff
Okay.
or my quarterstaff. Yes.
Yeah, so you reach out at him, and I'm doing these cool like poses. Just imagine it looks really cool. And you reach out, and the spores come up, and it hits him, and he knocks the creature to the ground, and then you take your staff and you like ready your stance. It is now the vulture's turn, and the vulture will use half of its speed to stand up.
Yeah. So
That is okay, and then it is
Larry,
now
yes.
round around him.
it is the whatever the balcony. What is it made out of?
Stone.
Oh.
So if the ground in that area is loose earth or stone,
Does it have to be loose stone or just stone?
it just says
Loose earth or
stone.
Okay.
It becomes difficult terrain until
Okay.
cleared. With each 5-foot diameter portion requiring at least 1 minute. So, well, so maybe I did this wrong.
What is the spell again?
Earth
Oh, it has a range of self. Yeah, that's not going to work.
Earth tremor? Is that what we said? Earth tremor?
Yeah, it's a
but
range of self. She missed that.
I missed that.
Okay.
Well, for that turn, she identified as a giant evil vulture. No.
No.
Well, no, because I couldn't have gotten close.
Earth tremor?
Yes.
It's not a range of self.
What
I
book
got it
is
as
that
a-
from? Yeah,
It says you
wait.
cause a tremor within the ground within range, but my card says
Card might be wrong. Because I think I know. Is that from the original spell book?
It says range or area is 10 feet.
Earthquake.
You cause a tremor in the ground within range. Each creature other than you in that area must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, each creature takes... yeah, so it becomes difficult terrain. So for the purposes of this, you used it wrong, but we've already done it. It's fine. Not a big deal. If that's what you want to do.
So it is a range of self then.
It says 10 feet.
It's centered on herself, though.
Set it on herself then. Okay.
The radius of 10 feet. Yeah.
I will allow you to since only you have gone since then, I will allow you to retcon that if you want to do a different spell.
I am going to, I'm going to stay back then. We will retcon that, and then I will just cast Chill Touch.
Chill Touch, okay.
Which is not a touch spell.
I know, right?
Which is...
right. Exactly.
Is that a second level spell?
So that's actually just a cantrip.
Okay,
Yeah.
just a cantrip. Okay.
Chill
Yeah,
touch
that's
is a
just a cantrip.
I like chill touch.
That's a miss.
Okay. What did you roll?
I rolled a 2 plus 6, because it's my wisdom plus my proficiency, right?
I don't understand where D&D Beyond puts your spell attack modifier.
You didn't print that page.
Oh,
It was part of
plus 6 right there. Chill touch. Plus 6.
Oh, yes, plus
hit.
6. So 8.
Yeah, that's a miss.
You and I are doing great. That was what I rolled. I rolled an 8 as well. Well,
So you're gonna stay where you are right there then?
Yeah, I'm going to stay right there.
Okay. Okay, did you want to do anything else?
Is wild shape a bonus
I
action?
believe it is a bonus action.
it's only a bonus action if you're a moon druid.
True that is.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Because it's a battle wild shape or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, D&D Beyond's got you right there. You see it? You see where I'm pointing?
Actions and bonus actions, yeah.
But I was thinking my
It's like lay on hands. You think that it should be a bonus action, but it's not. It's an action.
Yeah.
Wait, is lay on hands not a bonus action?
It's an
It's an
action.
action. Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
I'm gonna change that in my campaigns.
All right. So it is unless Mary, you have anything else you want to do? Okay. It is the vulture's turn. And it is going to
it's so funny seeing Larry's arm just like appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, so it probably doesn't even notice that you cast this spell on it. It is going to, because you shot a bow at it, and it actually it's going to fly. It's going to land. Yeah, it's going to land here. It does notice that you shot a bow at it, and it does notice that you shot a spell at it. So it's going to start. It's going to make one attack against Damien. It is going to make that's a 12.
Yeah.
12 to hit. Or 12 on the
Your AC is what, 17, right? Or 16?
18.
18? Okay, so that's a
Oh,
miss.
no. I lied. That's my
The
18.
bottom first.
Yeah, it's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, 16 to hit. Yeah, so that's a miss. And it is going to take another swipe, and that is a 7. So it misses on both of those. And
Skipping, ducking, dive.
yeah. Well, see, here's the interesting part is I decided not to use Vrak, his dice for this. I just used other dice that, and it's not rolling so well right now. So with that, it is Bruce's turn. Bruce, you're up.
How far away is it, and is it actually on ground level for me?
It is. I wonder if it can. It cannot hover. So no, it landed. It landed right next to about 5 feet away from the stairs. You are 10 feet away from it at the moment. So you'd have to move 10 feet to get within melee range of it.
Am I able to flank it at all? Well, I guess I should ask the question, do you allow flanking rolls where
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yes, you can. What's your speed?
Speed is 30 feet.
Yeah, you can make it 25 feet to get behind it. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
So, real quick, clarify what are the flanking rules then?
If you are directly opposite from another character, you are flanking it. So it has to be exactly opposite, and when you do so, you gain advantage on attacks.
Oh, lit.
Yeah.
My rogue loves this.
Hi, Grumpy Pants. Sorry, the kid just woke up. Okay, so now that I am behind it, I'm going to say my eyes are going to completely dilate and go completely black. And I'm going to start. Looks like meat's back on the menu. and I'm gonna rage.
What did Daddy do?
Brandon, I have to say, I think this is probably my favorite character I've ever seen you play.
Yeah, I
Having a lot of fun
this is probably my favorite.
I'm having a lot of fun playing it.
Good.
So I am going to rage. So I need to roll one of these. Oh, geez. Okay. Okay, so you let me know how this needs to go. So I rolled an 8, which is a bolt of lightning shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of my next turn. But I also need to make another roll, as you know, and I need to know if that bolt of energy happens before that secondary action or if I need to roll the secondary action first.
I would say that is an effect that happens in addition to that. So it would happen after the bolt.
Okay. So for the bolt, all right, 2 radiant damage.
2 radiant damage, okay.
As out of my chest, this bolt of radiant energy just
Okay.
blows the back of this vulture, and then
All right.
okay.
You turn into a potted plant.
Don't please.
Okay, so what's What's wrong, kiddo? 3 flumps controlled by you, Larry, appear in an unoccupied spaces within 60 feet of me and are frightened of me. They vanish after 1 minute. So within 60 feet of me, 3 flumps appear.
What the hell is a flump?
What? I don't know.
It's in the.
All right, let me see.
It's in the monster manual. I can grab the monster.
I got. Let me see. Game rules, monsters. How do you spell that?
That is spelled FLUMPHS.
Okay. Oh my. Okay, and are they, so they're frightened of you, but I control them and can attack with them?
Correct.
Oh wow. Okay, let me find some
Sorry about that.
No, it's great. I love it.
I have to prepare this as a reaction.
Prepare what?
Interesting. Let's see this. Gotta open up my box of minis. And I'll use.
Oh,
I know. There's 1,
Oh.
2. Okay. What size are they? I mean, they're small, but I don't have any small, so.
I mean, technically speaking, you could even just put like dice.
No, yeah, I got
Got it.
these flumps look like I don't know what they're supposed to look like, but these flumps look like velociraptors.
Have you ever seen like Asian dumplings? You know what I'm talking about? Like they're made out of that wonton dough or whatever.
Yeah.
Like so that's what flumps kind of look like. They're just round, weird looking things.
And they're frightened of you.
Correct. It specifically said that.
Larry, how close is that thing to me when it landed?
It is 10. You'd have to move 5 feet to be in melee with it, so it's 10 feet away.
Okay. Whenever you get done,
Yeah.
use my reaction.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it's 1d6 flumps controlled by the DM appear in unoccupied spaces within 60 feet of you and are frightened of you. They vanish after 1 minute.
Okay. So it's 10 rounds.
10 rounds. Yep.
Okay. Okay. And the frightened condition means they have to move as far away from you as they can?
They cannot take attacks against me.
Or move towards you.
And they can't willingly move closer to me, I believe.
So a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Okay.
And that creature can't willingly move to the source of its fear.
Okay.
So as long as they can see Bruce, they
So
have
I'm just gonna.
disadvantage on everything.
I'm gonna roll initiative for them. And that was a 15. So they will go between the vulture and Bruce.
That's too funny.
Okay. 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 All right, Bruce. Did you have anything else? Well, I guess you got to roll. Did you roll damage? Or you haven't even attacked yet?
I haven't even attacked yet. That was just me going into rage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack said vulture creature.
Okay.
With the bit of end.
Okay.
Oh, that's, well, now, that's not great. 15?
15 hits.
Oh, wow.
That was close.
That would have been a whole round of us just doing real bad.
That is 11 slashing damage.
11 slashing damage. Okay.
And just so that you guys have an idea of what Mercy's End looks like, it is a great sword
Bitter
that
end.
that is made from a boat anchor that has had one of the halves cut off so that it's kind of like a hook shape, and it's been sharpened down.
That's bitter
I
end.
like that.
Bitter end.
That's the bitter end.
Not Mercy's end.
No, not Mercy's End.
It's a whole different weapon.
Some drow guy uses that.
I don't think they know that.
No, probably.
Probably not. Okay. All right. Do you have anything else you want to do? You want to move? Do you have a bonus? Oh, you already used your bonus action to rage. And then
Correct.
you use your action to attack.
Correct.
You have movement if you would like to use any movement.
Nope. I'm going to stay right there.
Okay. And with that, it is Damien's turn.
All right. So
You have advantage because you are flanking.
yes. So does it use up any of my action to just drop my bow and draw my scimitar that I'm going to use for my attack?
So before you do that,
Like-
let me say this. So I'm sorry, I should have said this before. So as bitter end like slices into this giant vulture, it cuts across his chest and it opens up a big wound, and it starts to shriek. It goes, and it you see at the top of the stairs, or out of the room behind you, which is Prospero's room. You see, this isn't what he looks like, but Prospero walks out and stands right there and says, and he begins to talk, and he says, "Ah, I see you've met my pet. Please, don't let me interrupt. As you were." And now it is your turn. Go ahead, Damien.
Well, now Damien is grimacing, but the question still stands: am I able to drop, instead of stowing my bow? Can I just drop my bow and draw my weapon without using my action?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to drop the bow on the ground, pull out my scimitar, and I'm going to use that scimitar to make an attack using my booming blade cannon.
Okay.
So that is going to be. I get advantage because of flanking.
You do.
See?
You get
Okay.
advantage, yes.
Awesome. So that is going to be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
So that is going to be 2d6 for my sneak attack,
Okay.
1d8 for my scimitar, and then 1d6 for my hunter's mark.
Okay.
And that's pretty good. Let me double check here. That's oh my goodness. Let me double check one more thing before I say this. Oh goodness. So this is 24 points of damage.
And how do you want to do this?
Oh my goodness gracious. So I imagine the vulture has like kind of that gooseneck.
Yeah,
neck.
with like the fluffy like collar. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd like to kind of like, I imagine it's like kind of like pecking at me, and like I'd like to duck and dive underneath of it, and then with a big flourishing attack, lop its head off.
And it does. It starts to screech and it calls Prospero, and as it does, it kind of comes towards you and gives you like a snap. And as it does, you kind of dodge out of the way and just like a twirl, like you do like a like that, and it's kind of cut. You can't see me, but like you kind of like you said, you do like a shoosh shoosh, and then cut it across, and it's right at where the collar meets the neck, that long bent odd angled vulture neck. It cuts right through it and it drops to the floor, its body instantly falling limp on the ground, and it is dead.
Fantastic. And then I'm going to turn and point my scimitar at Prospero and say, what is the meaning of this?
Oh,
explain yourself.
Oh, that was Usello. Oh, he was so undeserving of his gifts. I tried to rid him. He tried to rid himself of the qualities I blessed him with. Oh, for years I've been assembling my legion of beasts and hybrids, and you three will be my most magnificent new soldiers. Together we shall conquer the Orium. And he begins to transform, and he changes, and he takes on a new form. Mira, or all three of you, roll. I don't even know what to call this. Roll. Hold on a second. Let me take a look. Nature.
I would also like to state that I still have my bonus action from that turn.
Okay.
And I want to use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark onto Prosper.
Ah, okay, very good.
Proficiency in nature, and I roll a natural 1.
Oof.
2.
That is a 12.
It's a 20 for Bruce.
Really?
Yes.
You rub it. Okay, all right. A dirty 20. Okay, I thought you said you rolled a 2. Yeah, you recognize this is a Cambion.
Oh.
I don't know if you know what a Cambion is. Do you know what a Cambion is?
I don't know what a Cambion, but that's a Cambion right there. I've seen that before. I saw a picture in a book.
You read?
No, I saw a picture in a book.
Cambion. It's the offspring of a fiend and a humanoid. Cambions inherit aspects of both parents, but their horns, leathery wings, and sinewy tails are hallmarks of their otherworldly parentage. So it is straight from hell.
Yep.
So is it considered a person? Considered a beast, or what is it considered?
It is a fiend.
Cambion was. Do you remember in the one shot that we did that Anthony DM'd, where I was the Celestial Warlock and I had the imp that was my familiar? No, you don't remember. Okay.
I remember that. Was
my
that the level?
my brother that got summoned was a Cambion. That's pretty funny.
I put a picture in the chat of what Google Images says a Cambion looks like, which I do believe that this Cambion is from one of the player's handbooks.
Yeah.
From the Dungeon Master.
Yep.
That's absolutely what it looks like. Yep. Yep, that's what he looks like.
Yep. 100%.
And so, so with that,
Well, who knew our host was some kind of furry fetish guy, huh?
I never thought of it like a furry fetish. That's hysterical. That's awesome.
I don't even know what a fetish is. What's that?
He likes them a little too much.
Like what?
We'll explain it to you when you're older.
Yeah, no, yeah, let's get it.
I imagine we're all kind of standoffish and we're having this like candid conversation while we're in the middle of like about to fight this demon thing. We're like,
yeah. He's standing there and like he's like he comes across all menacing and like intimidating, and then you guys are having this. And he's standing there, he's like, hello, I'm right here. Come on, let's do this.
Is that guy? Come on.
Wait, so he wants us to be his champions, though.
He shrugged his shoulders. He's like, oh, come on.
No, not a good thing.
Oh, no,
Okay.
not a good thing.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so it is Mira's turn. Mira, you are up.
How close is he within me?
5, 10, 15 feet of movement will get you right in melee.
Probably not going to do well, but I'm going to use my wild shape to do symbiotic entity.
Okay.
So it boosts the spores around me, so you see everything kind of get a little beefier, and I am going to. Can you get a reaction on your turn?
It depends on what the.
So
You can,
like,
yeah.
up to him.
Usually not, because it's usually something that someone else does that instigates that triggers the reaction.
No, it has to move into my space.
Right.
Okay, there you go.
But I'm gonna have that so I gain 12 temporary hit points.
Okay.
I mean, I guess technically, not according to that ability, but I guess technically you could have a reaction on your turn if the creature you were attacking had some sort of ability where it, like, did something on your turn. Like, it reacted to something that you did or whatever. Or took a legendary...
It's like hellish rebuke. If I damage you, you hellish rebuke me, I can hellish rebuke you back.
Right. Or if, like, legendary actions can't be taken on that creature's turn. It has to be done on some other person's turn. So if, like, the monster used a legendary action on your turn, you could use your reaction, maybe.
No, I'm gonna use that, and then I will stay where I am.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So that's so you didn't attack at all. You just used that.
Yeah, I just kind of readied my.
Okay.
Words.
So funny.
Oh no.
It is the Flump's turn. I don't even know what the fuck to do. Okay.
It reminds me of something from Dr. Seuss.
I mean, now, to be completely transparent here, it does not say anything about being friendly to me or allies. All it says is 1d6 flumps controlled by the DM appear in unoccupied spaces within 60 feet of you and are frightened of you.
Oh, this might help. Flumps are small aberrations that are lawful good.
Yes, they are lawful good. All right, so being as though that is the case and they are frightened of you, this flump is going to move here. This flump is going to come and hide behind this table. And this flump is gonna do the same over here. They're gonna cower behind the table. And with that, it is Bruce's turn.
Do you know? Did you see what a flump is?
Yeah.
It looks like a little. They're like cute. A little pink duckling.
It's cute.
Yeah.
How far away am I from what's his lips?
What's his lips?
5, 10, 15, 20 to get, but that's up on the thing. So to get to him, it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet to get right up in his face.
Okay.
You don't get movement, unarmored movement as the barbarian?
I think that unarmored movement is for monks, I think.
No, that's...
Oh, they get unarmored defense.
Right, okay. And I think that there is a movement bonus, but I think that comes in at 4th level.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to move the full 30 feet that I can.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Put you right there.
And I am going to use my bonus action to fire the chest ray at him.
Okay.
That I still possess.
Okay.
Yes. 5 radiant damage.
5 radiant damage. Okay. 5 radiant damage.
And then I am going to use my How far away am I?
You are 10 feet.
Yeah, screw it. I'm going to use my action to dash, and I am going to try to get around him so that he can't go back to that doorway.
Okay.
Cut off his
10, 15, 20. That's as far as you can get right there. He's still kind of in the doorway, like just out in front of the door. But you are next to him, so if he tries to turn to go through the door, you'll be right there. But his body is blocking the door.
Okay, cool. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. And it is Acro's turn. That is Prospero in his Cambion form.
Oh.
Okay.
That's new devilry.
Yes. Okay, so he is going to turn towards you, Bruce. Since you are right up in his face. And he says, "Oh, come now. You could be one of my legion." And he is going to okay, he's going to he is going to roll for me a wisdom save.
I don't want that at all.
Nope. That is going to be a 7.
You. Oh man. Oh shit. Oh god.
Bad roll. That was a real bad roll.
You are charmed. You are charmed. The charmed target obeys Cambion's spoken commands. If the target suffers any... Okay. Okay. Yes, you are charmed. And then from there...
Sounds pretty good. I like that idea. That sounds good.
And he looks at you and goes, yes, why don't you just stay right there for a moment?
Hey, sure, you got it, boss man.
And he turns here. And no, he turns and he steps over. Oh man. Where's he gonna do? Yeah, he's gonna come here. And he's gonna look, because you're just the closest person to him. And he is going to try to hit you with his spear.
Ew.
And that is a 13.
It's a miss.
It is a miss. He's going to miss you. And that is his turn.
Is he within 10 feet of me?
He's 15 feet away from you.
Darn. Go on.
And it is Damien's turn.
All right. Damien's going to do that thing he did really well last time, where I'm going to use Booming Blade.
Okay.
So, oh gosh. Actually, how far away is Vegas? Or, yeah, Vega.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 feet from you.
Bless you.
Would that put him within 50 feet or within 5 feet of the big baddie?
Oh, did you check? I turned the sock off.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, now we're going to. All right, I'm going to attack
With advantage?
with Booming Blade. Is it advantage or is it?
Well, I assume that 60 feet is Vega's movement. Is that correct? And then I would assume that you would want it to use the help action when he got over there.
Yeah.
By fluttering in Acro's face.
That's exactly what I did.
Okay, good. So you have advantage.
Go in, go back out.
All right, that is a 17 to hit.
That is a miss.
Oh no!
Oh shoot! Oh no!
All right, I'm gonna use my free action to pick up my bow, and my bonus action to Misty Step.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm getting the heck out of Dodge.
Okay, and where you missed this 30 feet, right?
I'm double checking, but I think it is 30 feet.
I thought I did.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to Misty Step over to on top of that table next to the 2 lumps.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. And it is Mira's turn.
It's fucking.
It's concentration. It's not concentration.
Mira, you're up.
I'm looking to see if my, let's see.
I heard you say that you were looking to see if it was concentration.
Well, I was looking to see if my
Wild shape is not a concentration.
No, it is
No,
not. Wild
it's
shape
not.
is
It's-
not concentration. But you did not go into wild shape, though.
Oh, she
No,
used
but
the wild.
I'm using my wild shape ability as a.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, it is not. It is not a. That was your symbiotic entity, right?
Yes.
That does not use concentration that I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to. I'm 15 feet away. You said.
You are 15 feet away. Yes.
I am going to throw out my hand. I'm going to lift my other hand, and I'm going to pull the ink from my arm. A tattoo comes out, and tendrils come out of my arm and wrap itself around the individual.
Okay.
Make a DC 14 strength saving throw.
A DC 14, and I got a strength throw. Strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. Well,
I
guys.
picked all magic items for this encounter.
Okay.
So, if I cast a bonus action that is a melee attack, is that still considered a bonus action?
Well, yeah.
But I mean, so if I cast Shillelagh,
That is just
Shillelagh.
transforming your quarterstaff. That's not an attack.
But it is a cantrip, and you can cast a cantrip and a spell in the same round. You just can't cast two spells in the same round.
Right.
So if you want to cast Shillelagh, you can cast Shillelagh.
but I can't hit with it.
No.
This turn, no.
Yeah, but it's going to go away by the next turn anyway.
No.
No,
Shillelagh,
lasts
Shillelagh-
10 minutes
yeah,
or a minute. I don't remember.
I got it right here. Hold on.
I think it's 10 minutes, and it's concentration? No.
1 minute. No concentration. It's 1 minute. Yeah. 1 minute, concentration free.
6 rounds.
All right, I will cast
10
Shillelagh.
rounds.
All right.
10 rounds.
All right.
Man, this is a nice door right here. I like this.
And I'm going to move 5 feet forward.
Towards him.
Yes.
Boom. You are within 10 feet. Okay.
Speaking of magic items.
All right. And is that's all of that was your action, your bonus action, and your movement?
Yep, that is it.
All right. It is the Flump's turn. And they all poop on the ground because they're scared of Bruce. And with that, it is Bruce's turn. And Acro says to Bruce, you know what, Bruce, you just stay right there for a moment, all right? And he tells you to stay put.
You got it, boss. No problem.
And he goes, you know what, watch this. And it's now Acro's turn. And he's going to...
Do I have a chance to, like, roll out of that, or is it I'm just, like, charmed and that's it?
Oh, no.
Mira.
So roll up.
Now, are either of you are either Mira or Damien? Are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
No, apparently
You,
not.
I'll tell you what.
when
Both
you
of
start
you-
your turn, Larry, you have to roll a con save.
Say what again? What's that?
You need to roll a
I have
con
to roll a
save.
con save. I rolled an 18 plus 3. That's a 21.
Darn it.
Both Damien and Mira roll an Arcana check.
I got a 5.
14.
I got 5 on it.
Mira, you recognize what's going on. You recognize that Bruce is following. You heard Acro say to Bruce, "Stay right there and watch this," and you watched Bruce capitulate. You seem to remember something about. You know that he's charmed. You are aware of the charmed condition.
Mhm.
And you seem to remember something about someone who's being charmed and taking damage. But that's all you really remember. You're not quite sure about it. There's some kind of connection between damage and the charmed condition.
Okay.
Just go up to Bruce and start slapping him. Snap out of it, Brucey.
I imagine like the scene in Airplane where they're like, there's a line of people, they're like, snap out of it, and they're smacking him, and then like, hold on, I'm a nurse, I'll take care of this, and then you see like the chain, the like the line of people, and like the one guy's got a baseball bat. But there you have it.
I don't know if anybody would notice this or not, but once it switches from my turn, my eyes go back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, hey, this is real nice. This is a real nice party.
So, Acro.
Hello.
Acro is going to. Well, Mira, you are right there. So Acro is going to. What is the range on that? Oh, okay. Acro is going to look at you, and he's going. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Okay. All right. You take. Oh my God. You take 15 points of fire damage.
Oof.
Ouch.
Good thing I had those temporary.
You're 21.
And he's going to look at Damien, and he's going to roll. Ooh, that is a 15 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. All right. So he looks at you and he shoots out another fire ray at you and misses wide. And he says, "I'll get him." And that is his turn. And now it is Damien's turn.
All right. Well, with my bow in hand, I am going to make an attack.
Okay, with advantage because your familiar is right there.
With the helping.
Yeah, with the help action.
Oh, that's so much better. That is a 25.
That is a hit. Roll damage with sneak attack.
Seem better. So that's 14 plus I'd say 18.
18. All right.
All right, and I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to use all of my movement.
Okay.
How high up is this staircase?
The staircase, like from
Or the balcony,
like,
I should say.
the balcony, I'd say it's about 8 feet.
Okay, is it smooth or?
The wall, yes, it's marble. It's everything's like marble and granite, and it's highly polished. The floor or the wall? Are you talking about the floor?
The wall.
The wall is a, like, if you saw a stone wall, that interior stone wall, it is not necessarily smooth. It's kind of like cement, like when you have like cement bricks, and it's not like you couldn't get a finger hold or anything in there, but it's rough, but it's relatively smooth.
So I get the idea that maybe a good running jump, I could probably scale it, like jump up the 8 feet and pull myself up.
Yeah. I mean, it's like if you jumped straight up and tried to grab the thing, you could. It would be no problem for you to jump and grab the floor and pull yourself up. Yeah, I'd probably ask you to make a athletics check or an acrobatics check, probably.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my movement to go straight across to the other side of the table.
Oh, here?
No. I'm sorry. To the other side of the room. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that side.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And then use my bonus action to dash.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
But actually a couple steps closer to the wall.
Okay, so like here?
Yeah. That's where
So
I'd like
you could go here.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. So you fire your bow, and it comes across, and it strikes him in the shoulder, and he goes, "Argh!" And he pulls it out like that, but you see a good amount of blood come down. Yeah, that was a pretty stout shot there. It is Mira's turn.
How far is Bruce away?
Bruce from you is 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to get into melee range with him.
I'm going to pull my sling out of my pocket and I'm going to shoot him in the face.
Okay, I would say from here, you would probably have to move 5 feet to the left. So you'd have to come here, would give you a straight shot.
Would that put me? So would that impose him to
attack of opportunity? No. His melee range is 5 feet still.
All right, so then I'll sidestep and shoot Bruce.
Okay.
It was an 8.
What's your armor class?
It's a 14. Nah. Nope.
So you drop a stone in your sling and you wind it up and let it fly, and it looks like it's going right at his head, but it hits the wall in front of it and ricochets, and it doesn't.
Oh, what was that?
A few pieces of rubble from maybe the mortar in between the bricks kind of shower on him a little bit.
I don't have anything else to do.
There's stuff flying on in here. What's going on?
I am going to I'm probably gonna regret this. But so I don't want to leave his melee range. I kind of want to go around him, and
Well, you will not be leaving his melee range. You will be entering his melee range. If you want to walk around him, you are not in melee range with him right now.
Oh, I am going to back up.
Okay. How many feet?
15 feet.
5, 10, 15. There you go, right there.
Boy, Mira.
Oh,
Okay, and so the flumps take a dumps, and Bruce's turn, and Acro tells you he just wants you to stay put, and it is Acro's turn, and he is pissed at Damien. So he is going to what is he going to do? He is going to turn to you, and
oh, wait a minute. Oh, darn it.
he is going to throw his spear at you.
Ooh.
Yes, and that is a natural 2, which makes it a 9. Which, it just flies. He throws it with his offhand because he just had had used his other hand, his main hand, to pull the arrow out of his shoulder, and he goes to launch it, but he doesn't have the full range of motion because of the damage you did to his shoulder, and the spear goes clapping. He goes, "Argh!" And it is now your turn, Damien.
Get Bruce! Get Bruce!
I heard that, so I'm going to. You want me to do an acrobatics check? Try to scale this wall.
Yeah, acrobatics check.
All right. That is an 18.
Yeah, no problem.
Get up there.
You grab it with one hand and pull yourself up and kind of like do a handspring over top right there. And you are 10 feet away right now. Another 5 feet will get you in melee with him.
How much feet did that use of mine?
That was like
about 15,
10 feet. That was 10 feet of movement.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll move the extra 5 feet.
Okay.
And I'm like, sorry about this, Bruce. And I'm just gonna do a kind of like I guess we'll call it a improvised attack. I'm just gonna kind of like hit him in the face with like my elbow.
Roll attack.
That is a plus 17.
That hits. Roll damage.
Improvised attacks. What's that? 1d4, 1d6?
I think it's 1d4.
It might actually just be a standard 1 point though, isn't it? Or is that an unarmed attack?
Well, that's what he's doing. Hang on. I think you actually might be right, Larry. I think it's
just 1 point of damage. I'm pretty sure it's just a standard. It's not a roll or anything like that.
Oh.
Regardless, so it's getting late. I'm gonna rule it. It's 1 point of damage. So you do 1 point of damage to Bruce, and Bruce,
get him.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. All right. Let me see. Can repeat the saving throw.
Ah, shit. 12.
Yeah. You are still charmed.
Oh no.
All right. I'm gonna use my bonus action to. Oh shoot! I always get that confused. I still have 15 feet. So I'm gonna move 15 feet behind the corner and hide.
Question mark?
Okay.
Oh, actually, I guess I have my hood on, so I could hide. I could attempt to hide with advantage.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Let's see how this works.
It is 1 plus your strength modifier.
Oh, so you took 0 damage.
No, he took 1. Let's say 1.
So that is a 25. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, 25 to hide.
You know full well that you're hidden. And it is Mira's turn. Mira, you're up.
Oh, man. And how far away is Bruce from me?
Bruce is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40 feet.
Oh, gosh, I'm going to take my sling and just, again, try to... You said he's how far? 30.
40.
40.
I'm going to move up 10 feet and then try to hit him with my sling again. Uh, 14.
That hits.
Nice.
Just barely.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
So that's 5 damage. We're going to kill the barbarian.
All right, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wow, what the fuck? 10.
10. I'm so sorry. Okay.
What the? Why you keep throwing shit at me?
Bruce is going to be dead from friendly fire before anything ever happens. Okay. All right. So Acro is going to walk over to Mira.
Roll a con save.
Okay. Roll a Constitution save. Okay. That is Constitution save +3. That is a 12.
Oh, okay. So now you take 1d4 necrotic damage,
All right.
which is a 3.
3. Okay. So, okay.
So as you're stepping into my space, the mushrooms around me start to emit necrotic death.
Okay. All right. I like it. Yeah, I kind of imagine like the spores kind of on the ground, like there's like they kind of like pop 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 pop, and like they emit like that like blackish dust kind of up into the air as he gets closer to you. But he wipes his eyes and he launches back and he goes to punch at you. And oh shit, that is a that is a 9.
Oh,
I assume a 9 doesn't hit.
no.
Okay, so he goes to punch at you, but you're up against the wall, and the spores are there, and boom, and he impacts his hand with the wall though, and like a bunch of rubble kind of falls down. He goes, and he takes another swing at you. That's another 9. He hits it and he swings again. He swings wide and he does the same thing and he hits it and goes. And he lets out a bellow. And with that, it is Damien's turn. Damien, you are up.
All right. Damien is going to come back out of hiding, and
Okay.
I'm just going to sneak up behind you, and I'm just going to punch you with my fist.
Okay, roll an attack with advantage.
All right, that is going to be damage. Plus 6, so 19.
That hits.
You're attacking
Yes.
me?
Yeah.
For one, and he hits you for 1 point. So you take 1 point of damage.
So wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Listen, if you're still charmed, we're leaving you. Charmed.
Oh my gosh. 13?
That saves.
Woo!
And I'm like,
Free
Alright, so-
with us? Are you with us?
Wait. Oh, man. What? What the she's happening?
Bruce! Murder!
Oh,
Kill.
shit. Yeah, that. What? Yeah. All right.
Bruce shakes
Alright.
his head and like all the like trying to loosen all the cobwebs from on there.
You see the realization come over him that he was charmed because the creature that was charmed knows who charmed it, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So I start to.
I'm right behind you. I got your back, buddy. And for my
you
bonus
still
action,
you still have movement and bonus action.
I'm gonna bonus action hide behind Bruce.
Can you do that? Yeah, I thought that was just a halfling thing where you could hide behind.
Well, I mean,
He's 8 foot.
He is 8 feet.
well, how about this? Instead of taking advantage, I just do a regular hide.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, if you don't want, I mean, that's fine. I can move back
No,
behind the building.
You can do. I mean, just the only thing is if he moves, you're going to be exposed.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Honestly, this is more so for like aesthetics, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. You got
Right.
it. And do it with advantage because of your items.
All right. So that's going to be like a 24.
Absolutely. You are a shadow.
I'm moving with the shadow of this giant shark.
Yeah. As Bruce is like psyching himself up and his body is pulsing with those like his breath's like you're like swaying. You're like, all right, big guy. All right, big guy. Stand still for me.
Giving him a pep talk. I'm
Yeah.
splashing water on him from wherever I can find.
Yeah. And Bruce, it is your turn.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. I take that back. It is Mira's turn. Mira, it is your turn.
I am going to I'm going to cast Shillelagh, and I'm going to beat him with my Shillelagh.
You already cast Shillelagh a couple rounds ago, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
How about it?
So I'm going to beat him with my Shillelagh. That would be a 13.
No. Wait. Oh, yeah.
13.
Yeah, as you go to hit him, the spores are still in the air, and even though you're used to them, they kind of cloud your vision a little bit as well. And as he just kind of stumbles back a little bit, and you hit the wall as well. Do you have a bonus action?
No.
Okay.
All my spells are actions, except for like a healing. Except for a healing spell.
You have healing word or something like that?
I have healing spirit. Cure wounds. No, I mean, how bad does Bruce look?
I don't think Bruce has taken very much damage at all. Hardly, really. Just some punches and some...
I got some sort of pebble hit me in the head. That kind of hurt, but I'm all right.
All right, then, no, that's it.
You could heal Acro if you want. That'd be cool.
Huh?
I said you can heal Acro if you want. That'd be kind of cool.
Maybe.
Okay. All right, so then now it is the Flump's turn. One of them kind of turns around and spits on the ground and moves further away from Bruce, and the other two look at each other and try to sneak some food off the table. And it is Bruce's turn.
I'm gonna grip bitter end in my hand, and I'm gonna look at him as my eyes like go all black again. Here's Brucey, and I'm gonna run at him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get up like right behind him. Yep.
You are flanking.
And I am going to rage.
Okay. Roll your dicey dices.
Wow.
That didn't make it in there. Ooh.
What is this?
Nice.
He comes
Okay.
out swinging.
So until rage ends, I'm surrounded by multicolored protective lights. I gain a +1 bonus to my AC.
Oh.
Disco Shark.
Where
Where are the belly dancers out now?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
And then, oh boy.
Potted plant.
Harry the pot plant.
Well, that's a biff. Okay.
99.
Let me know what you want me to do with this, Larry. So 99 is what I rolled, which is you regain all expended sorcery points.
Yay.
Do you want me to roll again, or
No.
is that just like...
I will say, how many hit points are you down?
I am down 9.
You are at full health.
Yay.
Heck yeah. That feels good.
You're at full health and slightly more moist than you used to be a moment ago. You feel refreshed.
And then I am going to hit him with bitter end.
Slash away.
That is a 16.
Did you roll with advantage?
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Oh, that's better. That is 25.
That hits.
Oh, yeah. Get it, Bruce.
That is 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay, all right. It's looking hurt. It's looking hurt. It's looking yeah, he's not happy about that. He takes that and he goes, "Argh!" As you hit him, you kind of cut across the chest, and it just below where the wound. I'm doing all this and you're not seeing it because I don't have my camera on, but like just below the shoulder blade where the Damien's arrow hit, you slash right under that, and he goes, "Argh! Argh!" And he turns to you.
Payback's a bitch, Damien boy.
He goes, "Argh!" And yeah, he pulls out another spear from behind him, and he's going to hit you with it. And that is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, yep, that definitely hits.
He's gonna roll a con save whenever he's done. Well,
Okay.
he started his turn near me, so he rolls a con save.
Oh my god. That is 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
And 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to take another swipe at you real quick.
Whoa.
Oh, that is a 3 plus 7 is 10.
That misses.
Yeah. He swings wide. He swings wide and just goes over top of you as you kind of duck out of the way, your reflexes. And it is Damien's turn.
Real quick, you were raging, right? Do you still get that resistance to damage when you rage?
Piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage.
Okay, so piercing damage, you took
Yeah, so
five points. Okay, yeah. So you you built that in when you took the damage. So it's 10 points total.
That's what the math look on my face.
Gotcha.
So you're going to roll a con save at the beginning of your turn.
Okay, con saved. That is a 16.
You got it. Never mind. Go ahead.
All right, Damien's turn.
So, help action from, help action from
Vega.
Vega. We're going to send in an arrow.
Okay. With advantage.
Wow. That was with advantage? That's pretty bad. I got a 5 and a 7 on the dice. So I don't think that's going to do it. That's a 13.
No, it sails wide and ricochets off the wall next to him.
I'm going to...
That wall's getting beat up.
I like
it. So where are you moving? You going to step back?
Yeah, I'm going to back up around that corner again and bonus action hide.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll stealth.
Wow, that's pretty bad too. That's a 5 and a 4, so 18.
18, yeah, that's So yeah, you feel like you're.
I'm adding the wrong modifier on that one. Hold on.
Okay.
That is a
38.
13.
Got it.
38 on it.
What was it?
That's a 13.
A 13?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you feel like you might be hidden.
I'm hitting pretty good, guys.
Don't tell him I'm back here! All right, Mira, you're up.
I put my hand in my pocket and I grab some dust and I'm going to blow it towards the demon and I'm going to try to paralyze him.
Okay. Do I roll a save?
You do. You roll a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw. All right. That is a 12.
You are now paralyzed.
I am paralyzed. Oh my. Okay. I gotta look up what the paralyzed.
By the way, I just want to say that I think that is really awesome how Mandy is flavoring all of this.
I know, I do too. I think it's
not actually spells, they're like different fungi that she's like throwing at people and stuff. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so a paralyzed creature is incapacitated. It automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and finally, any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit.
Nice.
Which is within 5 feet, which is insane.
Yeah. Yeah. This is your chance. This is your chance. And so when it becomes the Cambion's turn, can he save on that as well? Okay, so he would roll another wisdom save.
Another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Well, do you have anything left in your turn at all?
No, that is everything.
Okay. Bruce, you're up.
Well, the flumps, and then me.
Oh, the flumps, yeah. They play Parcheesi.
They enjoyed the music that was going on.
They do a little bit of the Zemo, like the Baron Zemo dance a little bit.
All right, I am going to
Get it?
I am going to attack with Bitter End.
With advantage.
Wow, really? That's a 12?
That is a miss.
Yep. And then I am going to use my bonus action, and I am just going to bite him.
Okay, roll an attack.
It's critical. No, you roll it, and if it hits.
Well, with advantage, though.
With advantage.
That is 21.
That hits.
Crit.
Excellent. Oh, that's right. It is a crit, isn't it?
It is a crit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Were you supposed to roll? No, you started to rage. Never mind.
And I get 3 temporary HP.
Nice.
Because you got a bite.
So I can do something once per short rest called Hungry Jaws. This is why Lizard Folk was so good to reskin for this shark character. So once per short rest, as a bonus action, you can make a bite attack. If it hits, you gain 3 temporary hit points.
Nice.
So I.
Now you have the taste of burning flesh in your mouth.
I was gonna say now you have the
It's spicy.
blood.
That's spicy.
Charbroiled. Some Tex-Mex. Okay, so it's Acro's turn, and I'm going to make my wisdom save now. Well, a 12 didn't work, so an 8's probably not going to work either.
Oh.
Right,
If
and
it
it
gets
is
around to my turn, oh my gosh.
it is Damien's turn.
So
Dark
Davey's
Sex
gonna. Davey's like, wait, he's paralyzed? He's gonna run around the corner, dagger in hand.
Because you get advantage. So is that the sneaky attack?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's surrounded by all my friends, and yes, so advantage. And please, for the love of gosh, please just hit. All right.
Level 3. Level 3.
Come on. Papa needs a new pair of jeans. Oh, yes, that is an unnatural 20.
Yeah.
Oh, that hits.
So many dice. All right. So.
And all of your dice rolled get doubled, including your sneak attack.
Do I get to? Do you want me to roll them twice, or do you want me to roll them and double them, or roll twice the number of dice?
Roll and double, I think.
Okay.
You know it sucked. So I got a crit on that, but I rolled 1 on the damage die.
That sucks.
I saw.
Oh, shock bite.
Always. Oh, okay. Don't want to use the incorrect dice there, so that's 1, 2, 2. Okay. That's not bad at all. That's
Math.
He's like, where's my Texas Instruments right now?
It's like, this can't be this much.
$42 points of damage.
How many?
What?
42. So I've got.
Show me numbers with fingers. What's the first number? Okay, it doesn't matter what the second number is. How do you want to do this?
I would like to actually I'm gonna come running and I'm gonna jump over Bruce, and I'm just like, ah, and like stab him right in the head.
Yeah, yeah. You come running and you jump up through the air, and your rapier comes down and it goes right down through the skull, and it hits that sweet spot that drives it through the brain and into the neck. And then you take your other hand and then drive it all the way so it's all the way into the hilt. And as you come in, and like you can see like his skin starts to crackle, and you can see like the burning insides of him just start to radiate, and and he just drops to the ground, shattered and to pieces. And yeah, he is dead.
Toast.
Yay! So, upon this happening, let me find out real quick what the rest of the stuff says. Okay. As he dies, and as soon as he dies, you instantly feel the masks on your face loosen, and you realize that you can take them off. There were negative effects to these masks. There were curses on these masks that never just came into play. Bruce, yours gave you disadvantage on Constitution checks. Mira, yours gave you disadvantage on strength checks, as did Damien's, gave you disadvantage on strength checks. But they also had boons. Damien, yours gave you this is funny. Yours gave you +1 to stealth. Mira, yours gave you +1 to Arcana, and Bruce, oddly, yours gave you +1 to Investigation. Super useful for a shark, I know.
Well, you know what's funny? Bruce chose that mask because he's not very smart, and he associates owls with being smart.
And he was so smart to do that because he got a +1 to Investigation. It was awesome. All the attendants that are still in the room, in whatever form of like transformation they were, feel their mask loosen, and their bodies not immediately return, but their bodies start to return slowly back, about as quickly as they were changing into them. They're now changing back into human form, and Kara comes into and greets you and says, "Oh, well done, adventurers, well done." And she, it's getting late. I can see the yawn, so I don't want to get too into it. But through exposition, she explains that she is part of the Arium, and the Arium has been fighting the Animus. The Malum Animus, and he was a member of that group. She was not able to fight him on the material plane, or else there was a reason for it, and I can't remember what it is. I'll tell you shortly. But anyway, so she needed to have you guys defeat him, which sends him back to the Nine Hells. Her group is now able to go to the Nine Hells and destroy him permanently there. And she says that you can keep your masks for, even though the curses have been removed from them, the boons remain, and you guys are, free to keep them.
Are there any other masks that I find lying around? Because Damien wants to.
I mean, you would find them kind of lying around, but they're lying right near the people. Like as people take them off, they're either holding them or they're lying on the ground next to them. So it's going to be hard to get them without anyone noticing. But you can sure try.
I'd like to try. Well, actually, I'm like, hey, listen, get rid of your mask here. They're terrible. You don't want them. Bring them here. I'll get rid of them for you. Come on.
Roll persuasion.
I'm not rolling all that dice. I'm just getting them out of my dice tray.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Because these masks are super scary.
Larry, you should switch it back so that we can see you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that was a 14. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Okay, 14. Yeah, like say 10 people say, "Oh, take that. I don't even want this. Take it, please," and they give them to you.
Not that it matters.
Yeah. It's all good.
Maybe we'll do a one-shot session too.
Say again?
I said maybe there'll be a second session with the three of us.
There is further adventures in this storyline, so this is the first of several storylines. Apparently, I haven't looked into it too much, but yeah. So what's that?
I said you can let me know later what 10 masks I got.
Yeah. That'll work. So so Kara disappears, and you guys are free to enjoy the rest of your all expenses paid vacation to Iberdo. Probably not going to spend a lot of time in the Castle de Machera, but you are also now further your celebrity and renown has been further enhanced by this. Long live Bruce is the cry of many many an inhabitant. So
that was awesome, man. I got messed up from that charm person. Holy cow.
It was funny because I didn't even want to use it, but I felt like his goal was to turn you guys into
absolutely.
So he was like, well, I don't want to kill this guy. I want to bring him onto my team and he was going to try to convince the others, but then
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I've got a +1 on wisdom saving throws, but I kept rolling so crappy. I was like, what? I don't know what to do here. I can't even roll above like a 6.
So frustrating.
And we kept trying to hit him.
Yeah. That was
like Damien's coming up and like
it was probably harder than that.
What was that?
Yeah. That was funny, man. That was awesome. I love the characters too. It was very cool.
No, thank you for running this. This was awesome.
Thank you for I thought I was very nervous at first, and so a lot of my RP was probably off a little bit for the majority of the time. It's interesting. What's that?
Not at all.
Oh, well, thanks.
No, you did great.
I think I would probably the next one that I do, I think I will probably do my own, only because it was so difficult. I mean,